Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Helling Stadium in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, where the New Brighton Lions have traveled to take on our Ellwood City Wolverines. Opening night here, second attempt. Last week's season opener against Shenango was canceled due to COVID protocol. Nonetheless, that was a non-section game. Tonight, around the WPIL, we start section games, and tonight it is Ellwood City taking on New Brighton. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and cameraman Dakota Marshall bringing you all the live action here this evening. Brad, great to see you. Been a busy week in Ellwood City sports, and we'll top it off here tonight with our varsity football game.
I tell you what, Thad, nothing's changed. It's about 2 years ago, last year, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You go back to week 1 and week 2, you got a nice, sunny 78, 80 degrees. And sun blaring at you.
Dakota's gonna do everything he can to work on that sun glare here for probably about another half hour. The trees have not grown enough to cover up that field, so hopefully something will change. One glaring thing, from the home opener standpoint, is we have fans in the stands.
Yes.
Last year we sat here and there was literally 7 people.
That was the scariest feeling.
That was the first game of the year, and I think there was a couple coaches, us, the cheer sponsor, and that was the extent of what was here. So we're so happy. Coming on the field now and daunting the American flag. Nice touch there. Love that. Love that. Is our Ellwood City Wolverines. Wolverines coming in with a record of 0-1. Played a very good Union squad in the first matchup of the year. Lost that game 39-0. We got a young team.
Yep.
Young at the skill positions.
Yes.
And maybe that showed a little bit that night.
Right.
Offense. Let's hope they had 2 weeks. They did not practice at all last week because of COVID. Monday morning, got back in the office, got back on the field, got some things done. So hopefully we can get some things turned around. A couple people coming off the injury list. Is one notable is Carter Lutz, and we'll be talking more about Carter as the game goes along. New Brighton, tell us about New Brighton, Brad.
Yeah, a couple things here. We're going to talk about not only New Brighton, we're also going to talk about the MAC Conference.
Exactly.
New Brighton Lions come in to play 1 and 2. Their last game was, I believe, the Rochester Rams, and I believe they lost that one. What we saw in the film, we study film as much as possible to kind of help us out here and there. And from the film that I saw, defense is their bread and butter. Their defense looks like they go not 1, not 2, but 5 to the tackle. It looks big. I shouldn't say big. They're small. They're small. They're not crazy big, but they get right to the ball. Now, granted, the flip side is their offense it's not as strong as what we've seen in the past. The past couple years, New Brighton has had a really stellar quarterback that could throw the ball vertical, but at the same time that could run. You're going to see a lot of movement behind the line. They're going to probably do a lot of pistol sidecar action where the running back shifts to the left or to the right and handoffs.
We'll see this year, but in the last couple of years, and I know they're looking at a new quarterback in there now, I always felt that New Brighton was a very well-coached team.
Yep.
And from a standpoint is they did not run a lot of different formations, but ran a lot of plays out of them. I mean, it was one of them. They use hand signals with something, and they can, they come up to the line, see what the defense has. You'll see the coach on the sidelines waving in, maybe making a change, or just setting the play at that point in time. Yep. We'll see if they're doing that tonight. Beauty of high school football, every year is a little bit different, and the good coaches adjust to what they have to work with.
And if you're looking on your screen right now, that's the MAC conference standings. At the top is Laurel and Neshannock at 3-0. Every team has been out of conference. This is officially conference week. Underneath Laurel and Neshannock, in that 1 and 2 line there is Freedom, Mohawk, and New Brighton. Rounding out the O's are 0-1 Ellwood City, 0-2 Beaver Falls, and 0-2 Riverside. Folks, this is something new that indirectly just came out posting-wise. They did mention it at the beginning of the year. They finally went public about it. WPIAL playoffs at the 2A conference. They're going to take 16 teams, the same format, 16 teams, 16 playoff teams. But the difference is they're officially taking not 4 from each conference. They're taking 5. 5, yes, folks, 5 from the MAC conference. So if you finish in 5th place, you make playoffs. So we're talking potentially a 2 or 3 conference win team could make playoffs and just slide in. So there's that. Keys to the game so far that we're looking at from the film, and that is, 1, establish the run. They got to establish the run. They had trouble doing that against Union. part of that establishing the run is it also helps you kind of establish time possession and kind of gives you more offense versus defense they have to worry about. So then there's that, and also score points. Let's score first points. You know, we don't necessarily know how that's going to happen, but I tell you what, last week or 2 weeks ago, we saw that the special teams group was really, really good. Palmer McCain back there, as well as the multiple returners, had some good returning throughout the game, so maybe that'll help out. And then finally, move the chains. If you recall stats-wise, they only had, indirectly, they only had one first down in that first game. So they're going to have to try and make some adjustments to hear that, and it just is what it is.
It's no secret. The Wolverines are on an 18-game losing streak,
Yep.
and they would like to end that streak here tonight. So we got rosters, albeit some of them may be a little bit hard to see because of font size, but we're going to do what we can do to make that happen. A lot of players on that New Brighton sidelines.
Yes.
45 players on that roster, and we're just about ready for kickoff in the game. So we want to welcome our friends at 107.3 WXED, The Rock, the radio station here in Ellwood City. We're glad you're on tonight and hope you're listening all week to their great music lineup. And certainly do appreciate all of their sponsors for that great radio station. And we will be talking about many of our sponsors here as the night progresses. Kicking off for the Wolverines is number 4, Nick Magnifico. And back to receive. Oh, that ball is going to go out of bounds. So we start the game with a flag.
So kick out of bounds will put the ball spotted at the 35-yard line of New Brighton.
So beautiful night for football.
Yes.
Plenty of football left. If you're by the stadium, stop by. We'd love to see you. Plenty of seats still available. So the New Brighton offense coming out there. Big number 77. He's on that line. He sticks out at you. He's 5'11", 295. That's Trent Porter.
Tell you what, it took a long time to get that ball to the 35-yard
Yeah,
line.
I didn't know what we were doing there.
Okay, here we go.
Looks like
Now we're ready.
starting out in the shotgun here. One wide out to the left, one to the right. Number 12, Gabe Haddix. There's a handoff there. Coming out that right side is number 7. Jigs and jags around there. Picks up about 4 yards. And that was number 7, Deshaun Harmon, with the run.
It's a gain of 5 right to the 40. Tackles there.
Carter
from the
Lutz.
Yep, exactly.
Is in there for the tackle. Good to see Carter back. He broke his hand in the second scrimmage game and found himself out, and I was very happy this week to hear that he was cleared to play, and we'll see him on the offensive side of the ball as well. In the shotgun once again, there's a handoff to Deshaun Harmon around that left side this time. Zigs and zags. Got some blockers out front.
I believe that was number 7 that made the tackle.
Number 7 was senior Caden McClymans with the tackle. Pickup of about 4 on the play for Deshaun Harmon. So it brings up a 3rd and short. And this is one of the things we're going to need to see from the Wolverines. Need to get some stops here on the stopping the other team's offense. So, a little tight formation with one man out to the left. I formation. And straight up the middle he goes.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
there we go.
There's pursuit.
Good
That's
defense.
the pursuit we need to see from defense. Got slowed up in the backfield, and Zach Gatto gets up there. He's excited. I think he was in on that pile as well. Probably Stifler was in there slowing things up. So going to bring up a 4th and 2 for New Brighton. Nice defensive stand there for the Wolverines to start off this game.
I know we still have another down, but what a good start so far on defense.
You like to see that. It almost appears
They're going to go for it.
like they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Ball resting right there on the 48, 49-yard line. Someone's going to call a timeout.
I'm
and that's
okay
gonna be
with
from
it.
Ellwood
That's a
City.
good call.
Well, I think they were, they come up to the line. Elijah was back
Yep.
in the punt formation to get that, and there's a lot of meat on that New Brighton line. I think you want to get everybody up there. You
Yes.
can
Yes.
on a fourth down play.
And I'm okay with it. You know what? This is a pivotal start. You get the ball back here on a short field on the left side of the 50-yard line.
Yep, and that's what
it's
you're
a
gonna
good
want.
start.
That's what
Yeah.
you're going to want to have. So the Wolverines with third-year head coach Joe Lamenza, and his assistant coaches are Craig Alberts. Along with that is Al Andrews, Neil Figuerell, Frank Keeley works with the junior high team. The junior high team had a very, very convincing win over Union
Yes, they
just
did.
here the other night. So back out come with a timeout. And here come the New Brighton Lions on this fourth down.
It's about 4th and 2.
It's a long two.
Yeah, it's a very long
It's a
two.
long two. Very tight formation. Man in motion with the shotgun.
Keeper.
Misdirection by number 22.
22,
Keeper.
he
He's
got
going
it.
to find his way forward, rolls his way forward up to midfield. That was number 22, Keandre Williams, with needed 2 yards on that fourth down run, and he got about, I'm going to call it 5. Not sure who got the tackle there, Brad, but Palmer McCain
Palmer
was
McCain.
in on freshman Elijah Palmer McCain for the tackle. So ball right at midfield. New Brighton, 4 plays, got to 10 yards they needed, and new set of downs for New Brighton.
2 in the backfield.
Shotgun handoff there to
Handoff.
number 9 this time. Up the gut he goes. Meets some resistance, driving the pile forward, but not after a 5-yard gain. That was Kevin Williams, number 9 on the carry.
Yep.
Number
I think they're
8,
going to say number 8.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, number 8. Noah
Stoffen.
Stoffen.
Noah Stoffen is your runner that time. So pick up a 4 on the play, going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. So sun just still peeking through them trees a little bit. On this 2nd and 6. There's a jet sweep around that right side. He makes a man miss. Cuts
Good
it up there.
tackle.
Good tackle there.
think
And
that
good
was-
stay at home.
Yep, number 21 with the ball.
Yep, and
So
number 78, and I don't have him on the roster, but I'm pretty sure that's Aaron Hobel out there
Yeah.
to kind of bottle things up, to slow things down, to keep that gain very minimal,
2.
to about
Just
2
2.
yards.
Yeah, so on our screen it's going to be number 78, which is 87 on our rosters, Aaron Hobel.
All right.
And I tell you what, Lions have used what? That's now 4 or 5
Yeah,
different
that's
runners
what I'm
already.
trying to keep the notes here.
Yeah, that's
and,
crazy.
They're getting a lot of people involved in this offense early. 3rd and 4 here, a long 4. Back to the pass for the first time. Got a man open right there on the coming across, and that was number 2. Trevon Phillips with the reception. Down to the 36-yard line. Picked up 8 on the play, and also with that gets New Brighton's first down, their 2nd first down of this drive. 7:45 remaining on this rolling clock here from Helling Stadium. So shotguns again, handoff there to number 8, and we've seen this about 4 times in their 9 plays. They're just kind of running it up the gut and seem to be content with just getting 4 or 5 yards each time.
Peyton O'Brien, number 9, on the tackle as well.
So bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Who carried that? That was number 2, right? That carried?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're moving them around so much.
They've got-
if you
they've
don't-
got me
if you
all
don't
over the
see them
place.
in the backfield, you don't know. Back to pass again. Throws the ball out there. Dangerous pass.
Good
but
tackle,
got
Gatto.
Great tackle there by Gatto with the pitch and catch, and not really know where to go with Gatto there with the sure tackle.
22 was the catch.
22.
Number 22.
Keandre Williams with the catch. It's a completion, but they really gained nothing on the play.
Yeah, indirectly, they may have actually lost 2
Well,
yards
yeah,
on
it's
it.
not showing that on the scoreboard, but where the ball's placed to come across here. But credit Gatto. If he's not there, that's a first down.
That's a first down and maybe even more.
Yep, 3rd and 7 here, New Brighton. They're 1 for 2 on third downs, 1 for 1 on fourth downs in the game so far. They're going to try back and pass again. Going to go deep down the middle. Oh, overshot him. Number 21 was the intended receiver, Eric Montones, and that was close. I mean,
it was close.
He had a step, but just overthrown a little bit by the quarterback. So now we've got a 4th and 7, ball on the 34-yard line. And I didn't pay attention. I just wasn't paying attention in pregame how good a kicker they had. So, but this would be a long one for.
I think historically for a lot of your MAC teams, if it's 4th and 7, 4th and 6, anywhere past that 50, you're going for it.
Yep, they appear to be doing that, and now a timeout by New Brighton. So during this timeout, always people that are great supporters and businesses around Ellwood City. Big Shot Bob's House of Wings. Great place to get wings, tons of flavors. If you go in there on a Tuesday night, was it 10%?
10%.
10% goes right back of all purchases on that Tuesday night, go right to the Ellwood City Football Booster Club. So,
which is awesome.
Anytime next week, if you want wings, go to Big Shot Bob's. He's trying to help the football boosters. If you go on Tuesday night, 10% of what you purchase will go right into the pockets of our football boosters.
And I want to do a shout out for Michael's Furniture. They went and donated $100. We're going to be writing a check to the football boosters. They donated $100. Michael's Furniture. If you need any type of furniture, and I will vouch for them because I went and bought furniture from them when I moved into my new house in Ellport. So check out Michael's Furniture. They've always got everything and anything, and if they don't have it there, they'll order it for you.
They'll get it for you, and that's kind of what we do. We're nonprofit. We're freelancers, Brad and I. If you want to give to money to be talked about, we tell you give it to one of the boosters, band, cheer, whatever you want to do, and we'll give you a shout out. New Brighton here on this 4th and 7, big play here at the 34-yard line. Pass it out there, settled in there. Did number 23 and well played. Number 23. Blake McKay, he gets involved in the offense for one of the first times tonight. Needed 7 yards on that play. They started at the 34-yard line. They're down to about the 18. And really that was
16-yard
not
gain.
Really that fancy.
No.
He just went down, turned around, and found himself open for the catch. On his 1st and 10, quarterback keeper around the right side,
good
stacked
tackle.
Up there nicely. Who's in there? Gatto and Carter in there. And 58 was also in there? 78. Hobel. Hobel's making his presence known on that left side of the defense. So on this 2nd and 11, is that on me or are we good everywhere else?
Yeah, it's on you.
Okay. All right.
I hope.
Yeah, that's what I'm just checking to be sure. 2nd and 11, loss of 1 on that play. Number 22, the quarterback.
Keeper,
he's rolling
look
out
at
to
8.
the left, looking
there
for
you
somebody
go.
down there.
Good play.
Pursuit there.
Oh, you can't call that. Don't tell me they're going to call horse collar. Come on. I tell you what, that was actually good play there by number 17. Who was number 17?
Mariacker.
That was good because number 8.
Just kind of strung things out.
Yeah, number 8 for New Brighton was wide open in the end zone.
Yep.
If he wasn't chasing him down, it was going to be completed.
I think the pursuit and then not let him get set to throw the ball.
Yep.
But a flag comes in here.
Don't
that was a 2nd and 11.
They're going to say face mask.
Face mask on Ellwood City.
Okay.
That's going to hurt.
Yep.
So
that's an automatic
first down. You're at the 19-yard line.
It should be half the distance, so it should be the 10 or 9.
I think half of 19. I know you're the statistician, but I'm thinking like No, they went all 15.
They usually
looks like
take
to me.
the extra yard, so it should be the 9 indirectly.
Okay.
Indirectly. Unless they
Indirectly.
consider it the 18, then it would be the 9.
All right. No more stats tonight for you, stat teacher. Okay. Irregardless, it's first and goal. There's 4:42. A methodical drive here by New Brighton and eating up a ton of clock.
Yes.
4:42. What? This started with 12, didn't it?
Yep.
So you're looking at about an 7.5 minute drive here to this point. First and goal from the 6-yard line. The pass got a man down there, goes up. That's a catch for the touchdown. There's a flag, but it ain't going to matter.
I want to know what the flag was, though.
No,
'cause
I think-
I didn't see anything.
No, Carter got me a little bit. I don't unless the New Brighton guy pushed off. Who caught the ball? I missed that.
Number 20.
Oh yeah, no, it was against
Okay,
New Brighton.
okay.
It was a push off.
I wondered.
Okay.
We'll
Take that. We'll take that. So that takes the points off the board for New Brighton. It was a nice catch by number
21.
22.
I think it was
Keandre-
21. I think it was 21.
Okay, 21. Eric Montones. That would have
Yes.
been his second catch of the night, but it does not count.
And that's a 15-yard penalty, so that should put it back to the 21.
The 21, and we're still at first and goal. So first and goal from a 21. That was a big play there. And really, New Brighton had a man open underneath as well.
Yeah.
They could have went with the guy with the slant.
Yep.
I thought that's where the quarterback was going to go to. Number 22, Keandre Williams, the quarterback here for New Brighton. Shotgun goes back. Up to his 12. Got a man down there. Oh, just a little too far. Just a little too far. Ball falls to the ground.
Attempt was the number 23.
I read that wrong. Gabe Haddix, number 12. 22's been in back there a couple times.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
You can see the two from our angle. So Haddix to
Number 23.
McKay. The ball falls incomplete, and he had to step out there too.
He did. That's a couple times that there's been a couple wide receivers past the defense, but Maddox has been a little bit too far out front of him.
Right. Second and 21. Second and goal from the 21. Back to pass. There's underneath.
There we
Ball
go.
is dropped.
There we go.
Ball is dropped by number 8, Noah Stoffen. I don't think there'd have been much gain on that play.
No.
They were wanting to take that ball down the field, and it just was not available. And check down guy, Stoffen, wasn't able to keep his mitts on the ball.
Yep. And, folks, 3rd and 21.
Yeah, 3rd and 21.
I wouldn't doubt this is two-down territory where they're going to split it.
It's 20, but
Yep, they'll try to split
it would be
the
a
yardage.
big win for the Wolverines if they can keep New Brighton
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the end zone, because you're looking at an eight-minute drive,
Yeah.
and they're going to walk away. So let's get these two downs
Yep.
taken care of. 3rd and 21.
Hobel coming out as a DV at linebacker. Nice.
Back to pass, looking downfield. He's got time to throw. Throws it down. Oh, through the hands of number 2, Trevon Phillips.
Yep. And he was there.
He was there, and the pass was there. It just got through his hands. And so 4th and 21. I kind of like what the Wolverines defense did there. They sent some guys, but they knew,
Right.
you're in two-down territory, keep in front of you. They got kind of lucky there because it was
Right. And this makes sense here now because it's at the 22, 21.
Yep, 21
You're
yards.
looking at least a 40-yard field goal. You throw it, you get to your wide receivers down the end zone. Who knows what happens? Pass interference.
Right. So four up on the line now for the Wolverines. Back to pass. Looking deep. Going down to number 22. He pushed off again. Wait and see. He pushed off again.
We're hoping.
There's a flag on the play. As it stands right now, it's a touchdown. But we're going to see what the flag is.
Yep.
Brett.
So it's 100% against Ellwood. And then, unfortunately, one of the coaches here for the Wolverines came down, said something, and they flagged him as well. So this is going to be a touchdown.
Well, let's wait and see, because I think as it was happening, I thought we had another push off.
Yeah.
Because they were tangled down there. Gatto, and who caught that? Number 22? Keandre Williams with the catch? Is
I
that who
believe
caught?
so.
Yeah. So here we're official for the
Wow,
call.
that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Ah.
See, if if that's to me, if you're going to make that call, then you shouldn't call it at all. Period, because it was a touchdown.
Well,
that's insane.
Well, but he didn't know he threw the flag before he actually caught the ball, Brad. Just to be point of clarification. So that makes the score 6-0. Extra point forthcoming, and I think we're going to have another flag to talk about.
Yep.
Because one of the coaches for Ellwood was maybe not.
I shouldn't say I don't blame him, but I don't blame him.
Okay. So
extra point here.
I don't know. Was that flag for on the field?
Yeah, he came out down. He talked.
Well, yeah.
He probably said something, and you're not allowed to leave that.
But I don't
certain
think
box.
I don't think it's a 15-yarder.
It would be on the kickoff. We'll find out.
We'll find out in the kickoff. Extra point forthcoming. 4th and 14 or 4:14 left to go in this first quarter. So a drive there by New Brighton. They started that at their 35-yard line, so 65 yards. I don't know how many plays, Brad. Probably about 9 plays. They converted 2 third downs, converted 2 fourth downs. It was fourth and goal.
Yep.
So they had a 4th down earlier on. So they just did enough to keep alive and take the lead, 7-0.
That was 16 plays.
16 plays.
16 plays. New Brighton finished with 24.
Yards.
24 rushing yards and 43 receiving wise.
Right.
And in that one penalty, both ways kind of helped out the Wolverines, and then unfortunately it also helped out.
Wasn't able to get the deal done.
By the way, that extra point was good by number 30, Caden Pavlinch.
Okay.
So 7-0, 4:14. The sun has finally gone down. That has helped out a little bit.
So something new this year, you come to the stadium and you see that concession stand. Concession stand was jam-packed tonight, a lot of good-looking food in there. It looked great, but maybe we'll just get to this over the next time, Brad.
It's perfectly timed.
Sometimes things look like they're going slow, and then all of a sudden, boom, there they are. Okay, out here for New Brighton.
No offense, you sounded like John Madden there for a little bit. Boom, there it is.
Boom, there it is. There we go. Okay. Number 30, kicking off, is Caden Pavlinch. Back to receive for the Wolverines is number 22, Elijah Palmer McCain.
And number
5, senior Zach Gatto.
I know it ended with points, but I was pretty impressed with what the Wolverines did defensively.
Yeah, they just got to finish.
Yep.
I'm hoping we're saying that with the offense as well.
Right.
Finish off these drives. So here's the run up and the kick. End over end kick. It's going to bounce. Taken there by Gatto at the 15-yard line. Up the left side he goes. He's got run. He's at 35, 40, all the way up to the 40-yard line. A nice return of 25 yards there for Zach Gatto. Broke it to the left side and really didn't have a whole lot of blockers.
No.
He just, everyone converged to the middle, and there was room for Zach and the speedy Zach Gatto to run from the outside. So now out here for the Wolverines, we'll see their offense for the first time tonight.
They're going to officially say the 41, so a 26-yard return by Zach Gatto.
So coming out for the Wolverines, and under quarterback is number 4, junior Nick Magnifico. It's the ball hands. Quick handoff there to Gatto. Up the middle he goes. Hit with strong resistance. Forward progress should get him about 2 or 3 yards. Tackled there by New Brighton's number 17, Parker Kaufman. So we're going to give him a pickup of about, we'll give him 2 on the play. Going to pick up a 2nd down and 8, ball resting on the 43-yard line. Tight formation in the backfield is Gatto and Elijah Palmer McCain. Gatto tries going sideways and hit hard with authority there by a host of New Brighton Lions. And Zach is slow to get up. He got hit really hard.
Yeah.
What do you got over there? That was number 76.
Yep.
From New Brighton. And we don't have a 76 on the roster for New Brighton. But big 77 was in there. Trent Porter, he stands at 5'11", 295. Is Gatto okay? I put my head down.
Yep, yeah,
okay.
he got back
He
up.
was up there. Don't have to come out for a play. Just a little bit slow. So 3rd and 10, loss of 2 on that play for the Wolverines. Junior Magnifico under center. He's going to go back to pass. Looking down the field. Surveys. Under pressure. Heavy pressure. Rolls out to the right. Trying to make something happen. And goes out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Really no gain on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. I was thinking about this week, Brad, and was listening to some of the older games. It's 4th down and 8. They can pick up a 2 on that play. You know, the Wolverines, we've been doing this broadcast now for 5 years. They just don't throw the ball down the field. And it's not this coach. We've had 3 head coaches in that 5 years. They just don't. I can probably count on my 2 hands how many times they've thrown more than 25 yards. Granted, they have not had time to do it.
No.
But I think in that play there, they were wanting to go down the field. There was just nothing there to be found.
Open.
So
punting is Magnifico.
Magnifico to punt.
Good punt.
High end-over-end kick. Going to be taken there at about the 28-yard line. Almost got him there. Weaves his way around there. Makes a man miss. Up to the 42. Pickup of about 14 on that return.
Number 23.
7 on the tackle.
For the, I beg your pardon, Blake McKay.
Yep.
With the return. And Caden McClymans with the tackle. So I thought Gatto had him there. Tried making a shoestring tackle and just wasn't able to get it done.
Official timeout.
Yeah, I think Gatto's down on one knee here.
Yeah, he is. So we're just going to have an official timeout as trainer. Chris goes out there to take a look at things. So, get Zach back on his feet, jogging off of the field under his own power. So that brings up 1st and 10, the 42-yard line. 2:46 remaining. Time of possession is about 8 minutes to 45 seconds for New Brighton to the Wolverines. You got Carter Lutz out there in the defensive backfield along with Magnifico. There's a handoff, number 9 this time. He got a head of steam ahead of him, going to pick up about 10 yards. Have we seen him run yet tonight?
No, that's the first time.
Number 9, Kevin Williams. He's a freshman,
big boy.
5'9", 230. Little bowling ball action there we're going to see. That's a good enough for a 1st down.
Number 4 on the tackle.
Nick Magnifico on the tackle. Number 9, impressive first run for the freshman from him tonight. Going to bring up 1st down for New Brighton. Ball in Ellwood territory. And off to Trevor Williams again, rolls his way forward, makes 2 men miss, 3 men miss, 4 men miss, 5. He's down to the 30-yard line. Picked up about 12 on that play. I think they just kind of hit him for that first drive and brought him in. There's some tree trunk for legs out there in that young man. And Carter Lutz in for the tackle, but not after a 12-yard gain by Kevin Williams.
That's your fullback coming out at the running back position for sure.
Yeah, he was all in.
I think they figured out something here. Yeah,
and I think you're going to have to hit him low.
Yes.
All right. 1 wide out to the left, 2 to the short side right. Hand off to Williams again. He had a hole. He didn't get touched for 5 yards. Doggone it. Down to the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 9 on the play. They're just opening a hole up there.
Yep.
Who was the tackle?
Number 9.
Peyton O'Brien with the tackle. And right now, Kevin Williams is running, but he's having truck lanes to
I tell you
run
what,
through.
You never want to. Everybody compares no matter what in media. You want to compare him? He's got a little bit of that young Jerome Bettis.
No, I had the same thought. I had the same thought.
North and south.
Who we got the bus out there?
Yeah.
He's going to make that. But that left side of the New Brighton line is just manhandling.
Right.
The front line. There's
handoff to number 8. There we go.
Good
tackle. Number 60.
Donovan Stifler in there for the tackle for the loss. That was not enough for the 1st down on the last play. So it was a 2nd and 1. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2. Nice play there by Stifler. breaking in from his defensive line position. And he really caught him from behind, Brad.
Yeah. So, and I think what kind of helped on that play, it kind of looked like Haddix had a little bit of trouble handing it off.
Yeah, I think there were some issues there going on.
So down to 20 seconds here, first quarter.
Yep,
Fast
moving first quarter. 3rd and 2. Handoff. Rolls his way forward. Stop there. Stop there. That time, the defensive line for the Wolverines stepped up and made something happen. Had Hobel coming in there from the linebacker position. Stifler was in there. I think O'Brien was in there. Not enough for the first down. They're going to be a little short.
They're going to give it to him.
Oh, they got it?
Give it to him, yep.
Oh, I didn't think his forward progress was that much. I really didn't, Brad. I think we're just going to be about the end of this first quarter. And that's crazy. The end of the first quarter.
How about that, folks? Not even a 30-minute first quarter.
Right.
Wow.
So 7-0 at the end of one here, New Brighton Lions. And we're going to take a quick timeout as well. Welcome back, folks. As we start our second quarter here, the Wolverines find themselves down 7-0. First quarter quick stats. All you need to know is yards 105 for New Brighton to 0 for Ellwood City. And really there was just 2 possessions for New Brighton, which is ongoing, and 1 for Ellwood City. We got a 1st and 10. Back to pass. Going to go deep. Goes down there. Got it. And
number 21.
That's going to be a touchdown for New Brighton. Number 21, Eric Montones, and I believe that's about his 3rd catch of the night. How far was it? 31-yard pass play?
20.
I'm sorry. 20-yard pass play from Haddix to Montones, making the score 13-0, and he had time to throw back there.
Yep.
Haddix had some time and just kind of surveyed things. And Carter Lutz was trying on coverage, but here's the kick down, up, and it is
good.
Just good. That kick was Caden Pavlich. So with 11:53 remaining in this second quarter, we have New Brighton leading 14-0.
A couple of my buddies, coworkers, where I work at the CTC, we have all 8 school districts in Lawrence County. So tonight, the big one, the big game that we want to talk about, Laurel versus Beaver Falls.
Right.
At the end of the first quarter, Laurel 3, Beaver Falls nothing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's surprising because they both.
Now, granted,
teams,
Beaver Falls is driving. They're down to the 2-yard line. But
okay. Beaver Falls is coming in 0-2, but I'm putting an asterisk beside that because they played Aliquippa and Central Valley.
Central Valley?
No, I had it in my notes here.
I'm trying to remember.
Anyway, 2 higher class teams.
Yes.
And we'll be talking about Beaver Falls next week because we get to go down there and play them. Laurel looking pretty good. They're not the darling of the 2A, but when you look at them top 5 rankings since the season started into week 3 now, they find their name in there each and every time. So kicking off is Caden Pavlich for New Brighton. Back to receive is Elijah Palmer McCain and Zach Gatto. They run up in the kick. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken there by Gatto. get it picked up. Okay, muffed it a little bit, and he picked the ball up at about the 28-yard line and hit the 30. We got a flag coming in late. I think we're going to have a late hit, a little extracurricular activity possibly going on. So, face mask against New Brighton. So that will be 15 yards added on.
So that should put it right around the 45.
The 45-yard line. So a nice place to start here for the Wolverines. Nice field position. Just need to get something going on offense. On this 1st and 10, Magnifico up under center. In the backfield is Elijah Palmer-McCain and Zach Gatto. Everybody in tight. There's a handoff to Elijah. Hit there at the line, and really not going to be any room for Elijah to run on that play. Hit instantly as he tried to get through there. So going to pick up a 2nd down and 10. Also out there on that front line for the Wolverines. I'm pretty sure Hobel's out there, along with Donovan Stifler. Number 72, Big Ben Bobbert, standing at 6'3", 330. Number 70 is Damian McCandless on this 2nd down and 9. They did give Elijah 1 on that play. There's a handoff to Elijah again, makes the man miss out that right side. He's up to the 50, the 45. Nice run there. That's enough for an Ellwood City 1st down. Elijah, just a freshman. We've seen him do some really awesome things last year in 8th grade, and we want to really see what he can do here at the big guy level in varsity, and had a nice run there. Explosive speed is Elijah. I think the key for him is if he doesn't get hit in that backfield, he can make something happen. He just needs a seam, and he can go from there. So 1st and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. There's a pitch out there to Elijah. That time he got hit in the backfield, but keeps his legs turning forward, made something out of nothing. He took a 3-yard loss and turned it into about a 1.5 yard gain. And I'm not sure who even on the bottom of the pile there for number 17 got off at the bottom of the pile for Parker Kaufman. Let's credit him for getting in there on the tackle. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down.
Elijah came off.
Yep, Elijah came off. It looked like a helmet issue, quite honestly. And now in is senior Carter Lutz. Got a pretty good glove on that right hand of his. Oh, timeout. And I think, did they get the timeout? Yes.
I want to say yes.
Yeah, I think we had a play clock running down pretty close to
Yep.
0 there, and they were able to get the timeout. So 2nd and 9, timeout, Ellwood City. That is their 2nd timeout. They do have 1 remaining. 10:04 left to go in this 2nd quarter. Each Thursday night, they've been doing it forever. I think since Adam gave up the rib. I mean, since the dawn of time, the boosters have set up the Thursday night dinners. And this week, Ben and Georgia Moore provided the meal for the players and coaches each Thursday night. Locations at the Elport Park. Had a great night, and I'm sure great food. Anybody out there, businesses or families that would like to be part of that fun tradition of feeding the players on Thursday nights. There's a few spots open yet that they would take people, and so keep that in mind.
Yep.
If you'd like to help feed the players on Thursday night, the Thursday night dinners.
Keeping you updated with Lawrence County scores. Just through the 1st quarter, Shenango is down 14-0 to Fort Cherry in single A.
2nd and 9 here, ball resting on the 43-yard line. Magnifico back to pass, rolling out to his right, looking, throws it down there, almost intercepted. Ball falls incomplete. Broken up there by number 23, Blake McKay. That's going to be, stops the clock, 9:58. Going to be 3rd down and 9. You know, he rolled to the right there that time, and it was crowded. There was a lot of people on that side of the ball.
Okay, officially New Brighton did score, so it's now 7-3 New Brighton.
We're playing New Brighton. I think you got Beaver Falls on your mind.
Or
now who's
Beaver
messing them
Falls,
up?
yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. There it happened. It happened.
Oh, you got me, caught me looking at 3 different scores at the same time.
All right, 3rd and 9, ball on the 43. The Wolverines did get a 1st down. Trying to get another one here. Magnifico throws it out there way too high for Mariacker. That ball falls incomplete, going to bring up a 4th down. Seeing Ryan Grinnan out there, or Ryder Grinnan, number 54, sophomore, getting some playing time on the line. So punt formation now for the Wolverines. Ball on the 43 on a 4th and 9, down 14-0. So waits the snap. I missed the long snapper. A little high, but he got it. Did Magnifico. High, end over end kick. Great kick
roll.
there. Bounces at the 20 and goes all the way down. We'll call it the 11-yard line. So that was a 32-yard kick for Magnifico.
Hey, good math.
Hey, I did it, man. There we go. I carried the one, got it done. So
it's not how it's done, but it's okay. We'll go with it.
No, I'm old school math. This new stuff that you guys teach. No wonder I ain't gonna go there. I'll stop right there. It's a beautiful night for football, and we're gonna enjoy it. 1st and 10, New Brighton from the 11-yard line. Their own 11, their deepest starting point of the night. Haddix gets the snap, hands off there, bottled up nicely, nowhere to run or hide. Is that Barrett in there?
Number 9.
Number 9 was the rusher.
Yep.
Kevin Williams didn't get much on that one. Was that Anthony Barrett in on the tackle? I believe so. So kind of a host of things.
Yeah.
Number 63, yeah, Anthony Barrett, and big number 72, Ben Bobbert in there.
42-yard run by Laurel. It's now 10-7 Laurel.
That kid, what's his name, McCoy?
Luke McCoy, Yepers, you got it.
Little shady McCoy, that's how I remember that. 2nd and 10, no gain on that 1st down. A little misdirection, going to go deep, looking deeper, throws it down there, and had a man there, but credit the Wolverines defensive line for applying the pressure to not let him get a good throw off. Big 3rd down play here. You know, you got 8:54 left to go in this 2nd quarter. You're down 14-0. You got them in the shadows of their own goalpost. I guess a bad analogy to say in the dark. But anyway.
Well, at the same time, listen, this is crunch time. There's no 4th down option here. You know New Brighton would get a punt on way if you stop
You got to get a stop here. So got them all spread out, though. 2 to the right, tight end to the right.
And 2 running
to the
backs.
Left, 2 running backs. Takes handoff, throws it out there. Got a man. If
blockers
he got blockers,
out there. He's got
blockers.
He's got it.
Wow, nice design play there.
100%.
Very nice design play there. And a catch and run. And that was number 22, Keandre Williams. He caught the ball at about the line of scrimmage, but he had blockers down there.
Yep.
I think you sometimes might run that risk of that play of having your blockers down the field.
Right.
But it was thrown quick enough.
Yep.
Well-designed play. Needed 10 yards, got 10 yards. Going to bring up, got 12, I beg your pardon.
Yes.
Going to be 1st and 10, New Brighton at the 23. They get a new set of downs.
And like you said, we want to give credit to the coaches on that play.
Yeah,
the players,
well-designed.
The players
made it happen,
executed. But
here's a handoff. Looks like Williams.
Good tackle.
Nice tackle.
Number 9.
We got pancakes on the field. Number 9, Peyton O'Brien. Driving him back that time for a loss on the play. A loss. But nice play there by Peyton O'Brien coming up to stick that to no gain, actually loss of about a half a yard on the play.
Tell you what, defense has kind of come out to play here.
They've made some plays.
Yep.
They just got to make 4 of them in a row.
Yeah.
Because you have a team
You're
here
right.
that they're 2 for 2 on 4th downs with a touchdown on 1. We'll have all the halftime stats for you after we watch the bands. So we got a whistle. No, they're okay. I don't know. Are you hearing whistles?
I heard, yeah.
There was
Okay.
one, yeah.
Okay, now we're back. A lot of movement here by New Brighton. 2 to the right. Going to go back to pass. Goes down there. Oh, nice catch. Picked up about 8 on
close.
the play. And they give him credit for the catch?
Yep. Number
Okay.
21.
21.
Number 10 was right there.
Yep. Carter Lutz was defending the play. Eric Montones, and we're going to be halftime stats. We're going to see he's got about 4 or 5 catches for positive yards here in this. But not much gain there. Picked up of about 2 or 3. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for New Brighton. And this is where your defense, yes, we can say they've played well, but get a stop.
Oh, you know what? They actually did say it's incomplete.
Oh, they did?
They had to have. The clock's not running.
Okay.
No, it was complete. It was complete. This time, the clock's all over the place.
Yeah.
It should be 6:43, not 6:59. The clock wasn't running at all.
Okay. No.
I can hear them talking over here. They were saying over here that it was not clear if it was a catch or not.
Okay.
But if you look at the stick,
they're going to.
it was a good 4-yard gain.
They're going to converge, the guys in stripes. And you gave me their names earlier.
I did.
So. The referee tonight is Joe Quintanas, umpire Tim Begley, linesman Chaz Simone. The line judge is Donald Pettigrew. Back judge is Logan Ledwikisitz. And side judge is Alan Michael Wisniewski.
Whoa, my. Now they're going to 7:10. Wow.
7:10 on the clock.
So it can't be 7:10.
No, that's.
It was a completion. There's no way in heck it could be 7:10.
Well,
I have 6:43 with a running clock. If that was a completion. So if it's not complete, then it should be 3rd and 11 then. And that's what they're going to – yeah, here we go. Now we've got it. So it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Yep.
They're going to say it was incomplete.
There's your 7-10.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, hey, we got it all figured out. We're excited. This is great stuff. All right, 14-0, New Brighton leading.
They're all just numbers anyways.
Yeah. They only matter if you win the lottery.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 11 now. Ball on a 22-yard line. Back to pass is Haddix. He got all time in the world. Throws it down the field. That ball intercepted by Magnifico at the 48-yard line. He's back over to 50, 45, down to the 40-yard line. There's the takeaway that we needed. Number 4, Nick Magnifico. And I tell you what, he played that ball like a great wide receiver.
Yep.
He went up there, got that ball, took it right out of the hands. Life now here for the Ellwood City Wolverines as they take over in New Brighton territory at the 40-yard line. So you talk about splash plays, or them plays that can turn things around for a team. That was looking, because I don't want to say the ball was underthrown, but it was thrown where the defensive back could get it.
Right.
And that's what happened on that play. So Wolverines setting up shop here. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Magnifica, who just made the interception. Hey, give him credit for about an 18-yard return on that, too. There's a handoff to Gatto around that right side. He's got a little running room. Makes a man. Gets it down to the 35-yard. Nope. Missed off of that. Kept going, churning them legs with senior Zach Gatto.
Good 7-some yards.
7 yards. I thought he was dead in the water.
Right.
About 5. Kept the legs churning for 7 yards. Not sure who got the tackle on that, but a nice play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 2 for our Wolverines. Ball resting on the 32-yard line. You got O'Brien out here to the right. along with McClymans over the left. Hand off to Gatto again. Zigs and zags. I think he's going to get enough for the first down.
From this side, it looks like it's short by half.
Yeah, I think
maybe
so.
a half a yard.
So Zach Gatto picked up about 1.5 yards on the play. Number 70 checking in for the Wolverines. Damian McCandless. A little bigger meet up on that line on this 3rd and 1. So nice big play here for the Wolverines. 5:40 on this running clock.
Take your time, execute
Everything's
the
in,
play.
everybody's in tight. Palmer McCain in the backfield along with Zach Gatto. Quick
First
handoff there to
down.
Gatto. Up
And
the middle he
more.
goes. He's going to the 21-yard line. Needed one. Got about 8.
Oh, and a
late
flag.
flag. I didn't see that, Brad,
Yep.
what the flag was. But
I
it
didn't
was
see it
definitely
either, unfortunately.
well after the play.
100%.
So I think the first down is going to count.
Yes.
It's
It was
just a
a
matter-
dead ball after.
Yep.
Dead ball, personal foul
against
gets
New
to Brighton.
We'll take them
Wow.
easy yards.
And that's a 15 right there.
15, yes it is. So they get the first down. Then they get a first down via the
Yeah.
penalty.
So that should put the ball at the 8. I want to say the 8
Should be close to there.
because it was the 23 and then
they're just going to the 12. So
well, it was at the 23. It shouldn't be half, but okay.
So, 1st and 10, the Wolverines. The deepest penetration of the season so far. The 13-yard line. Handoff, quick handoff there up the middle. They've tried that with some success, but not that time. Gatto hit back there pretty hard by number 66 for New Brighton, Christian Kirshner. So, gain of 1 on the play, going to bring up a 2nd down and 9.
What number made the tackle?
66. I'm
Thank
calling it.
you. So under 5 minutes, 4:40.
Back to pass, rolling out to his right. Got Mariucker down there. He's going to get intent. Yeah.
Yes, we know it's
Yeah. Magnifico was under pressure, and he throws the ball. No, they're going to say he was down. Did he step out of bounds? They're not calling it a pass.
yeah.
But
Yeah, they don't understand. Yeah, they don't
No.
understand. They're going to say he was out of bounds.
I'm thinking he stepped out of bounds. That's why there's no
right.
intentional
That's why there's
grounding.
no intentional grounding.
But he's marked all the way back at the 23-yard line. So there was
Right.
a loss of 13 on the play.
Exactly,
The only thing is, the intentional grounding, you lose it down.
folks. The reason why we're saying that is because there's a little bit of conversation here in the press box about
Yes.
that play. We'll leave it at that.
So anyway, 3rd and 20 from the 23-yard line.
Whew. Making my stats job real hard right now.
Yes, it is. So 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Magnifico back to pass. Throws it. Nice catch
There you
there
go.
by Gatto, but not much
Fumble,
yardage.
and I think he fell back on it.
I think so.
Yep.
So got the ball down to about the 17-yard line. Pick up a 6 there from Magnifico to Gatto. Now they got
I wonder if Bright maybe called a timeout.
yeah, they
yeah,
did.
they did.
They did.
It kind of preserved the clock, maybe to get a one last drive right before, or even to set up this 4th down play. Whew. I tell you what, for
a lot happened. So we got a
absolute-
4th and 20.
for absolutely nothing really, just north and south, all of a sudden everything is going on
Right.
all
So-
over the place.
The Wolverines started this drive on the 45-yard line via the Nick Magnifico interception. So as it stands right now from the 16-yard line, we're looking at about a about a 26, be a 33-yard field goal. And Miss Caitlin Kreitzer is on to attempt this. So maybe a little history here going on. Caitlin.
Well, the longest field goal ever made here.
No, I was talking about the first field goal by a female.
Yes.
Caitlin
That
Kreitzer,
is 100. I was just going to say that next.
She's kicking. The ball is spotted at the 25-yard line. So we're looking at a 35-yard field goal attempt for Miss Caitlin Kreitzer. Kick is down, it ball's up, and it is. Oh, just a little short. It was straight, Brad.
Yep.
It was straight. Nice attempt there. Nice try there by Caitlin. I know she works out a ton.
Yep.
She's a very athletic freshman. She plays on the volleyball team with my daughter, and is very involved with basketball. Very good soccer player. They needed a kicker. They went to the soccer and said, hey, Caitlin, would you like to come out and try? I know she works out a lot. So just about, I'm going to say from this angle, about 2 yards short. So let's get her another opportunity here. Maybe extra points.
Yeah.
Let's let her kick extra
100%.
points. That means we get touchdowns. She can come in here and kick extra points.
Everybody's happy.
Ball over on downs with the missed field goal attempt. The ball stays there at the 20-yard line, unlike the pros where it's where the ball is kicked from. So 1st and 10. Another timeout by Freedom.
So that's their
Or
last
New Brighton.
one.
Where'd I get Freedom at? Jeez, man. New Brighton. Their last one. Yeah, well, yeah, we had a very great match. The Ellwood City Girls volleyball team, JV and varsity, won their matches Wednesday night. And we'll just plug our show here real quick. This week in Ellwood City Sports, Twix, you can find that on our YouTube channel.
Hey, that's growing on you.
And it is. Brad and I get together on the weekend, usually on Saturday night, and we talk about the past week in sports for Ellwood City and the upcoming week ahead. Yep. And you can watch any of them shows on the YouTube channel and find the link at our page, ecwolverines.com. I want to say it again. A shout out to 107.3 WXED for carrying the game here tonight. We got some sponsors we want to get to, but we'll get to them here before the end of the game.
Update on that Beaver Falls Laurel game, 14-10 Beaver Falls again.
Sounds like a good game going on down there.
Yes,
and I tell you what, if Beaver Falls starts 0-3, even knowing what they played,
I would still be afraid.
It would be afraid to go in there next week. Around the right side is number 19. Head of steam he goes. Long, leggy. Zach Gatto with the tackle.
I don't think it was a tackle. I think he
don't have a number 19.
I don't have a number 19 unless I maybe
you gotta love it.
Wrong.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, I could have read that wrong.
No, it's number 19.
It's a full-blown 19.
Yep.
So anyway, he picked up about 5 on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 5. 3:44 remaining in this first half.
So that's Gary Pugh, who's technically listed as number 14. So Thad, number 14 is number 19.
Okay. Somebody ripped the jersey.
Yep.
So 2nd and 5. On the keeper, straight up the gut he goes. Is number 22. Stopped there by Mariacker. 22 with the run. Now it's Keandre Williams. Was that a direct snap to him?
I believe
Because
so.
we're seeing that a couple times.
Yeah.
They'll bring Williams in there in that spot. So, but he did get enough for the first down.
Yeah, so I'm going to say first down.
1st and 10. 14-0 here. New Brighton leading. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Haddock's back to pass. Goes down there. Got his man that time, number 23. Pretty good. Blake McKay with the catch. That ball started from the 30-yard line, and he's just down. 21-yard catch there by McKay, from Haddock's to McKay. Good ball now in Ellwood City Wolverine territory. A little hurry up here for the New Brighton. And this is what we've seen in years past. They get up there to the line. They see what's there. Really the same formation they had last time. This time, give it to Trevor Williams. Weaves and dives his way through there. Impressive young running back here is Kevin Williams.
Looks like he got down to about the 44.
So pick up a 5. 2:31 remaining here. New Brighton getting a drive going here. The hurry up. And the Wolverines need to find an answer here quick. as they're moving the ball. Ball at the 43-yard line. Haddix this time. Quick pass. Batted down there. Nice
Number
play
17.
there by Mariacker. And great play there. Kind of read the quarterback size that time.
Yep, 100%.
And, got up there and got that ball batted down. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
That's a big play. Kind of stops the clock. Kind of lets everybody relax a little bit for this 3rd and 4. Big play here.
2nd and 10 on 3rd and 4 from the 43. And I think you're looking at 2-down territory if I'm New Brighton coach
I
right
wouldn't
now.
doubt it. You're up 14-0.
14-0.
Yep. Great minds think alike. Or
Speaking
two
of-
insane minds think
Well,
alike. I don't know what
but
we are.
There's about 3 people sitting in front of us with these really good-looking nachos. I mean, these things are loaded up. We might have to enjoy some of that at halftime. Back to pass. Haddix throws it down there. Got the catch and go. Tackled there quick by Gatto, but not before a nice gain.
Number
by
22.
Number 22, Keandre Williams. That's enough for the 1st down. Picked up, about 8 on that play?
Yep. About 10.
10. Okay, so 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line now for New Brighton. Minute 54 remaining. Haddix throws down there. Wow, is that a completed pass to number 23, Keandre?
Yep.
To Williams. I tell you what, he had number 21 streaking down that left side. And our coaches next to us from Ellwood knew
kind of heard
they
it.
Thought that was going to happen. Minute 35. Remember, New Brighton has no timeouts. Ellwood has 1 on this 2nd and 2.
Quick handoff to number 9.
Williams up the right side. He goes, makes the man miss, keeps it going. Tackle there. I think that was Magnifico in on the tackle.
Looks like it.
But not after a gain.
Of 9 from the looks of it.
Enough for a 1st down. Minute 20. New Brighton, really impressive 2-minute drill here playing. Minute 10. Haddix in there in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Surveys, looks, throws it down there. Oh, tried the one-handed catch. The ball was thrown a little bit high, but 21, Eric Montones almost brought that down.
He almost did.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. But ball incomplete pass stops the clock.
And I think we're going to have a timeout, Ellwood City.
Okay.
So everybody's out of timeouts.
Yep. But I think, Coach Lamenza just said, hey, let's just regroup here.
Yep.
They got 17 yards to go to get a touchdown. Let's keep them from doing that. So on this timeout, coming up here at halftime, we'll have halftime stats, but not before we enjoy the Blue Band and New Brighton Spin. I want to take a moment here. Ellwood City, we're all one big family here. And football, basketball, baseball, the band, the cheer. Band director, Mr. Caldwell, got married here a couple years ago and welcomed into their world their first son, Sullivan. And I saw Mr. Caldwell before, and he was so excited. The young man had some health issues. I'm not going to get into how bad they were, but when you hear organ problems on an infant child, but we're so happy to hear that Solly is doing well, really doing well from where he was. And the doctors, I texted Mr. Caldwell beforehand, and I said, hey, young man had a lot of thoughts, a lot of prayers going out for him, and I'm glad to hear he's doing well. Here, back to pass, going down there. Oh, nice catch.
Yep.
If that's in bounds, that was a nice catch. You couldn't have defended it any other way, but that was a 17-yard pass play for
number 21?
I think it was 22 that time.
Let's see. He's going to turn. Yeah, you're right. Number 22.
Keandre Williams with a 17-yard catch. Gatto in coverage, and just really just a great catch.
Yeah.
Nice pass, nice catch. Makes the score 20-0. New Brighton scored. We have a flag coming in there now. Like to know way late. We'll wait and see what that was. But back to Mr. Caldwell, we're happy to report that Solly is showing signs of improvement each and every day. And couldn't be
while we're
happy to hear that good news.
While we're at it, shout out to Christopher Brandt. I've heard really good news about him. He's back home. He's with his family. He's improving on his health as well. So shout out to the
Great.
Brandt family.
Great.
All
Lot of
things good
prayers
there
for
as
that.
well.
So, okay, I think we had offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct
That's what it looked like.
for that.
They were like, listen, just get us to halftime.
Yep.
Get the penalties.
55 seconds.
Stop talking. Yep.
Really, all you need to know about this half of football.
Time of possession.
Well, that's
It's just time of possession.
Is craziness.
It's going to be a crazy number.
and yeah, maybe like, yeah.
And what that
also,
does is
also the yardage we're going to talk about. We're about
what that does is it keeps your defense on the field gets tired, and then the offense for the other team.
Yeah,
up
there's
and
some
down.
truth to that, but a lot of these players are playing both ways, but it is a little bit different. Here's the kick for the extra point.
No
and
good.
That is not going to be good this time. So falls short and wide right. So that keeps our score at 20-0. New Brighton leading our Ellwood City Wolverines. Let's take a quick timeout with this. Welcome back, folks. That scoring drive for New Brighton was 89 yards.
Yep.
How many plays we'll get to a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
But 89 yards in not a lot of time, about 4 minutes, 4:40, I believe it was.
Took it over 4:58. 4:58 is when it took over.
Yeah, 4 minute drive, 89 yards. That sportsmanlike pushed them back. It was against New Brighton. It looked like the official pointed the wrong way, and I thought it was sure both ways or just one.
Right.
Anyway, they're now kicking off from the 25. Back is Palmer McCain and Zach Gatto.
You never know. Good return here. Could set you up real quick. 55 seconds. No
Something
timeouts.
Positive. And over and kick to Gatto, taking it to 35. He's at the 45, the 45. He's at the 50 up that left side. One man to beat is at the 40.
There's
we
a
get
flag.
A flag coming in there. Still on his feet, all the way down to about the 33-yard line was Gatto. About a 37-yard return. But let's wait and see what the flag is. 43 seconds remaining. Couple young players out there on that kickoff return team was Maddox Singer and
so hold against the Wolverines.
Dante
That'll
Pierce.
back them up a couple yards.
Yeah, hold on to Wolverines. That's a spot foul minus 10. So I think they're marching it back from the 40 or from the 38. Going to be all the way back right at midfield. So the Wolverines got 50 yards to go, 43 seconds, no timeouts. But out of bounds, an incomplete pass can stop the clock. So see if the Wolverines and Nick Magnifico at quarterback can get something going. One to the left. Quick pass there to Gatto. Makes a first man.
Stayed in bounds.
Yep. Push back, and New Brighton was not going to let him get out of bounds. Forward progress ought to get him about 5 yards on the play. Credit number 60. And I don't see a 60 on our.
You got to love the rosters when they don't match up.
Okay. What, do we have an official timeout?
For what?
Probably that kid laying on the field over there.
Oh. Cramp. I didn't even see that.
Yes, I
I'm
did.
glad
So
you
the
caught
people
that.
moved.
Cramp.
Well, the way they pushed over there.
Yeah, I did not see that.
So-
That makes sense. So
Yeah.
a couple
I didn't
cramps.
see that either, so
Folks, if you're not here,
was on it for a little bit.
yeah. If you are not here, it is still warm.
Yep.
We started about 78, 80 degrees. It feels like it's still 78, 80 degrees.
So, 24 seconds remaining in this first half.
It's a couple big games tomorrow. We're talking about Big Ten. Michigan starts at noon. They got a kickoff against Northern Illinois. That'll be a simple one. But what's that Penn State team playing?
Yeah, I think they're playing. It's going to be a whiteout. And Auburn, where are they ranked?
I know they're in the top 15. I think they're 15th or 14th.
Yep, I think they're 14th.
And then Penn State is, I think, number 12.
Yeah,
That'll be a good one.
I don't get off on the rankings this time of
Yeah,
year.
you don't even look at- you don't look
can
at them.
do that. You just got to know how good the team is. That was 23?
Yep. So number
He's
23.
up and off the field on his own power.
So if
looking
Ellwood's
good.
smart, they'd be already at the line because when he
Blake
blows,
McKay. Yep.
clock's going.
Yep.
Clock's
and
going.
There it is. 20
2
seconds.
seconds,
remaining.
3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5, 6,
There we
7
go.
seconds off the board.
Magnifico. Same play as last time to Gatto. He does get out of bounds. He may have enough for the first down. I believe what spot is. It is. So pick up a 5 on that play. 14 seconds remaining.
Get another 10 yards here and maybe just chuck one up.
You chuck one up now, man. You've lost 18 games in
Yeah.
a row. Magnifico running for his life. Dump pass to Gatto. Falls incomplete. 9 seconds remaining. Going to bring up a second down and 10. So we'll just see what we can get done here. Don't forget, next week we will be traveling to Beaver Falls. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be right back here. And is that homecoming against Neshannock? I don't
I believe so.
Okay.
Or
Should
no,
be
you
it.
said that was October 2nd, so we may have one another.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's 2
that's
home
right.
games in a row. I'm
There's
not
2
sure.
games in a row.
We'll
So
have it.
second and 10. Ball to 9 seconds remaining. Magnifico back to pass. He's going to try to keep
I like
it. Runs
this.
up
Get
there.
out of bounds. There you
Gets
go.
up there.
There
Gets
you
the
go.
first down.
I like it.
Down to the 29-yard line.
3 seconds remaining.
3 seconds remaining. So time for one more play for the Wolverines, barring a defensive penalty.
Here you go.
So we'll see what we can get done here.
Spread them out. Let the quarterback roll out of the pocket a little bit and just chuck it.
Right. 2 wide, 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Oh, bottled up there
boy.
and crushed was
Number
Magnifico
8.
by number 8. No chance to throw the ball. Noah Stoffen takes him down for the sack. So with that, that is the end of our second quarter with the score 20-0 New Brighton over our Ellwood City Wolverines. We'll be right back. We're going to let you enjoy the New Brighton band and the Ellwood City band.
We'll talk some
And they'll
stats, some
talk some
halftime
stats.
scores, and we'll be back.
Great.
They lost to Central Valley, which is Manaka and Center.
All right, folks, coming back here from halftime. Halftime score here in this one from Helling Stadium. Halftime score is 20-0 New Brighton. We're about ready to start the third quarter here soon. Thad Sturgeon's catching up on a couple people down in the stands while also dancing into the press box. We got a couple things for you here in halftime. Let's talk stats. Woo! Crazy stats here. So, score 20-0 New Brighton. Yardage 222-40 in favor of the Lions. Total number of plays 38-19. Doubled up is New Brighton. Yards per play 5.8 to 2.1, almost more than doubled up. Passing yards. New Brighton is 11 for 19, 134, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Wolverines 17 yards on 3 for 6. Rushing attempts 19 for 88 for the Lions and 13 for 23 for the Wolverines. Penalties 3 for 45, New Brighton, 2 for 25, Ellwood. 1 turnover, that interception thrown by Gabe Haddix. Time of possession 16:54 to 6:23. First downs 15-5. Couple individual stats. Gabe Haddix is 11 for 19, 134, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Quarterback for Ellwood, Nick Magnifico, 3 for 6 for 17 yards. And the running back players. Kevin Williams, number 9, the big boy, 8 for 51, 6.4 yard per average carry. And then number 5, Zach Gatto, 6 for 18 yards, average of 3. So there are your halftime stats. All right, what we've all been waiting for, halftime scores, out of town scores. Newcastle up at halftime on Summit Academy, 14-4. Weird score there.
Wow.
It was actually 7-4. It was a weird score because 2 safeties by Summit Academy actually gave them a 4-0 lead. I kid you not. And it was 7-4 and then 14-4 at halftime.
Wow. So
there's your halftime score there. This one started early. They usually start a couple games early. Stowe Rocks is up on Avonworth in the fourth quarter, 19-16. We're talking about that because Stowe Rocks has kind of been the front runner per se in 2A.
I would have thought that would have been.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Couple Lawrence County scores. Neshannock up at halftime, only 7-3 on Mohawk.
Surprise.
That's a
You
surprise.
would have thought Neshannock would have been.
Yep, we'll bypass that one for a second.
Too bad for them.
Other scores, Aliquippa's up on Ambridge 28-0. Rochester and Union in a battle at halftime, scoreless 0-0. The other Lawrence County score that is probably the game of the week in 2A, let alone potentially in Western PA per se, Laurel keeping with Beaver Falls. It's 14-10 at halftime.
BF
right.
and leave.
BF with the lead, 14-10. They're about ready to kick off the second half. Finally, I want to bring this up because I always try to find some kind of stat guru, something crazy. And this one's crazy. If you've been following 2A football, or in this case, Wilmington High School making a lot of the Whippeal championships and then, or PIAA championships, 2A football, Southern Columbia Southern Columbia, that small little school
Yep.
out east, has won 63 games in a row. The state record is by Clairton at 1A ball for 66. At halftime, Wyoming area is up on Southern Columbia 24-7.
Wow.
That 63-game winning streak is in jeopardy at halftime.
Wow. And in them 63-game winning streak, they beat Wilmington 3 times.
Exactly. So,
For the state
again,
championship.
probably
So-
something Western PA won't talk too much about, but I wanted to throw it out there.
Well, it's Brad Windhorst. He's all
Heck
world.
yeah.
He's all world. So here we are back, folks, at kickoff, 20-0. Welcome our friends at 107.3 WXCD, The Rock, Ellwood City on the radio dial. So New Brighton will be kicking off here to start the second half. Nice job by our bands there at halftime. Enjoyed that. Here's a run up and a kick. Driving kick this time. Taken by Gatto at the 21. Weaves his way to the left side. Meets some resistance there and met by a host of New Brighton up to the 39-yard line. So about 18-yard return there for Gatto. And he is going to Wolverines with possession now. 1st and 10 ball at the 34. A little bit of yardage there in that last drive for the Wolverines. Just want to hope to finish up Magnifico. And up the middle to Gatto. Ball comes out, but whistle had blown. So,
Oh, check that. 107.3, The Moose.
the Moose.
I knew it was something. I couldn't remember what the heck it was. I thought it was an animal. I had too much Slippery Rock pride in me or something like
Okay.
that. I don't know. The
Okay,
Moose.
The Moose. All right, glad we cleared that up. 107.3, The Moose. Thank you for listening. Always great to work with
I
Mr.
bet they're
Venezi.
pretty big up in that place up north.
All right. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 37-yard line.
That was a Canada joke.
There you go. The jokes aren't good if you have to explain them. Around that left side is Magnifico. Chased out of bounds. Not much gain on that play for Magnifico. So, yeah, no gain on that play. So now we're going to have a 3rd and 8 from the 37. We didn't mention New Brighton's head coach is Joe Greco. Assistant coaches are Don Mittner, Joe Tabbe, Harry Girding, Gabe Cresco, and Bill Hand. I think that's an Ellwood City name.
Yep.
Now down at New Brighton. So on this 3rd and 8, 3 wide outs to the right. Rolling out to his right under pursuit was Magnifico, and ball falls incomplete. He really had nowhere to run or hide as he was getting a ton of pressure from the right side and middle as he was rolling left. So punt formation now here for the Wolverines, kicking off to New Brighton.
And that's not what you were looking
No, you were
to
hoping
do there.
Come out and get something rolling.
Yep. Just to chew some of that clock and get some yards.
Well, I think right now you're looking for just any kind of positive
Yep.
if you're the Ellwood City offense. We know last week they struggled. They come out this week in the first half with 40 yards, a couple first downs. Really no sustained drives at all yet this season. Here's the snap. It's a slow snap, but taken there well by Magnifico. Driving kick, not a lot of hang time, but going to get a lot of length. Taken there at the 35-yard line by number 22, I believe it is. Gets it all the way up to the 48-yard line. Was that 22, Brad?
I want to say it was either 22 or 23, and there was going to be, I think there's a flag, and I think it's a face mask.
Face mask or horse collar. It looked like somebody's
Yeah.
head was coming back.
I think it was number 23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
Blake McKay with the return. We'll wait and see what the flag is.
Maybe there
Yes.
was. Yep, there it is.
That is a face mask. So
The question is, was it 15 or was it just 5? Here's 5,
I think it's 15.
10.
Wow,
and
New Brighton,
15.
with the aid of that penalty, is setting up shop with a short field right there at the 30, I'll call it 33-yard line.
Phew.
1st and 10, New Brighton. That's not what you want to give New
Nope.
Brighton. The first drive of their game is that short of field. Haddix in the shotgun, Williams to his left. Hands to Williams. Makes the first man miss, gets through the first wave. Second wave, gets him down, but not after about an 8-yard gain. Mariacker in there for the stop of Williams. And,
Listen,
last year, New Brighton, I just can't remember the kid's name. They had a really good running back.
Green.
Yes.
Something Green. I forget off the top of my head.
He's a heck of an athlete.
Yep.
And then now you come in here, different runner is this Williams kid than Green.
If you are old school, you love this. Just run it up the middle.
Yep, up the middle. And credit that line, number 66 and 52, I believe, is out there. I'll get their names for you in a moment. This time they go to number 7 around that left side. You got to see him in a hole. Nice stop there by number 6 of the Wolverines. Gavin Partridge finds his way on the field, and he is in a freshman out there in the defensive backfield. Made a nice stop there on number 7, Deshaun Harmon.
Yeah, gained about
But
10.
gained about 10 on the play. That was enough for a first down. In that defensive backfield, there's Carter Lutz, Nick Magnifico, Gavin Partridge. Got Mariark out there at the linebacker with O'Brien. Zach Gatto in the defensive backfield. Shotgun. Hand off there to Williams around that left side. Got a hit there. I think we got a hold there. That was Williams on the run. Flag came in there. Peyton O'Brien brings him down.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be a hold.
Yeah, and it was in it. Yes, it is a hold against New Brighton. So that was first down. We'll replay that game. They're just going to have to go a little further.
I think it was close to the line of scrimmage, too. Probably a 25-ish. There we go.
So ball now right on that 25-yard line. So that brings up a 1st and 20 from the 25-yard line. In the shotgun is Haddix. And we're going to have a timeout by New Brighton. On this timeout, going to go over some of the sponsors here at the stadium. This year they've done a few things a little bit different, did the boosters, and great things to try to generate some money. And by doing that, giving some advertisement area for our sponsors. And you'll notice there are signs of their businesses as you come in on the concession stand. We got our Champions Club. There's Mata Heating and Cooling, Ellwood City Transit / Zona Tours, Mary Joe's Catering and Joey's Place make great food. Does Mary Joe, and Joey got his place down there on Main Street. There was money donated in memory of Dooney Petricola. Mr. Petricola, if you was a student here at Ellwood City back in the 80s and 90s, he was an athletic director for a while, coached a lot of places, lost his battle with cancer here and in his memory. Dave's Hometown Shop and Save. The old La Casanos, now we're going to call it Dave's Hometown Shop and Save. Great place, great grocery store. Go there and get all your needs. Touchdown Club, the T-Box, the new place there in town, the Color Center, Signs by Sam, Venezi Sporting Goods, and D4 Properties. Got a few more here we'll go over. Please support these businesses. There's a handoff to Williams on the left side. Got a blocker out there. Makes a man miss. Keeps it going. Got it Magnifico in there on the stop, and Mariacker but a nice pickup there on that run around the left side. And what I'm seeing, Brad, this defensive line for the New Brighton is getting downfield and sealing off those linebackers and letting this Williams, whether he's running inside or outside, up the field.
Yep.
Got that holding penalty back, so it's going to be now 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Elijah Palmer McCain checking into the game.
New Brighton's in no rush, as they shouldn't be.
No, there's really no big rush for them, leading 20-0. Got them all spread out on this play, though. Quick handoff there. Nice play there by Stifler. Stifler was in there to make that initial hit, and little help coming in there was number 63 for the Wolverines, Anthony Baird. So loss of 4 on the play. Good defensive play there by the Wolverines. I think they kind of smelled that one coming.
Right.
Because we've seen that a couple times by New Brighton tonight, spreading everybody out. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Try running Williams right up the middle. But this time, Stifler and Baird were there to meet him for the 3-yard loss. 3rd and 13 from the 18-yard line. In the shotgun. He's been in the shotgun all night. I don't think he's been under center once.
Kind of like a pistol shotgun.
Yep. Back to pass. Surveys. He has time. Throws it down there. Got a man. Nice catch for the touchdown. Is it good? They're talking here. This is kind of odd. Oh, now we got it. Touchdown on the 13-yard pass to number 22.
Second time today.
Second time tonight for Keandre Williams. And he just runs that slant route in there. And he's a pretty big boy, is Keandre. 6'2", 290. And he really just does a nice job sealing the defender and getting the catch. And we got to credit Haddix for getting the ball to where he could catch it. That brings our score 26-0, scoring at the 7:29 mark. Another drive. Well, no, I beg your pardon. Wolverines had the ball first. But that drive only had to go 35 yards, aided by the penalty. How many plays, Brad? You'll get to that in a little bit, I'm sure. There's the extra point forthcoming. Ball snap, kick down. That one is good. Hit with authority. Number 30 makes the score 27-0. That extra point good by Caden Pavlich. A couple more things we want to go over here of the sponsors and what have you. Our Field Goal Club, Paganosis Chiropractic Clinic, Spokane Orthodontics, Mo Bros, I'm assuming they mow grass, and then some funeral homes, Teolis Funeral Home and Toman Funeral Home. They'll be the last to let you down. Teolis Funeral Home and Tomans. This spring, Lincoln High School will present the musical Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, with dates to be announced later. So once again, last year being what it was tough for things to get done, and I think they did pull off a musical.
They did.
Hopefully this year, we can get a lot of people in there to see it as well. So Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Keep your eyes open for that one.
Are you a chocolate fan?
I was. And then I stepped on the scale at my last doctor's visit, and I'm still a fan. I just don't partake. 27-0, New Brighton. High end over end kick. Gatto at the 18-yard line. Comes up the middle, ways to the left. Waiting for a seam. Taken down there by number 23. Ankle tackle brought down with authority was Blake McKay with a tackle. And we got someone a little bit slow getting up. Hey, this year they got alumni game sponsors. And Sam Poloni is this week's game sponsor. Sam is a 1996 graduate who played running back, defensive back, punt, and kick return. Sam's occupation is in sales. His favorite memory is beating Blackhawk at Blackhawk. I think I remember that. That was big. Sam's advice to the 2021 team is you only have one shot. Don't leave anything on the field. So thank you to our game ball sponsors, this week being Mr. Sam Poloni.
Big update here. Laurel is driving once again. They just got a first down to the 50-yard line. It's 21-17 Beaver Falls.
Sounds like a great game down there.
It is. And if you want to catch that, I believe Trib Sports is
Yeah, I
broadcasting
think
that
I
one.
saw that somewhere too. So, hey, don't forget Big Shot Bob's, House
Yes.
of Wings. Go there anytime during the week because he's just a good sponsor of the Ellwood City area. But if you go there on Tuesday night for carry-out sales, 10% will be donated to the Ellwood City Football Boosters. So keep that in mind. You get your wing fix Tuesday night, Big Shot Bob's. Go in there knowing that if you spend some money, $2 of that is going to go to the Ellwood City Football Boosters.
Speaking about wings, have you heard about that? How about the wing shortage?
There's a huge wing shortage.
Huge.
Yes.
So
yes.
if you
But
want
Big
wings,
Shot Bob's
Bob's
I know
got
he
it.
has them. He's got them. But
Yep.
yes, there is a wing shortage, and we're not going to talk politics to talk about the food crisis in this country. But if you see me on the street and want my opinion, I will be more than glad to tell you. As a dairy farmer, there's a crisis, believe me. Anyway. Moving right along. The score 27-0. 7:22 remaining in the third quarter, and they're still tending to the number 23 out there. He had cramped up a little bit earlier.
He cramped
but
up,
I'm
and
not
he's up.
sure.
He's up now. A little gingery on his. I want to say it's his right leg. So he's gonna be. Yeah, he's not walking off,
No,
but he
he's
is getting
carried
picked up.
off the field. You don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
You don't like seeing that at all.
Yeah. A lot of times you want to see them put weight on the leg. And
Yep.
That's not
and
the
I'm
case.
sure they're taking every precaution.
As they should.
As you would expect them to, and they would. So Wolverines, their second drive here of the half of this third quarter, with 1st and 10 ball on the 33-yard line. We got Brian Partridge. No. That's a wide out? No, I read the number wrong. There's rolling out to the right. Oh, that was almost intercepted. Magnifico trying to find Gatto. And yes, Gavin Partridge is out there in the wide receiver slot.
You called him his dad's name earlier, Brian.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
No offense to Brian, but Gavin doesn't look like Brian right now.
So, Brian Partridge doing a great job as a booster president, along with his vice presidents and the other officers. And anything you want to do to donate to them,
Yes.
look them up. They'd be more
100%.
glad to have the
Brought us a lot of water tonight, which
yes,
is great.
yes, good deal. Good guy. 2nd and 10, ball in the 33 after the incomplete pass. Pass out there.
Good
little
catch.
handsy out there, but Mary Archer makes the catch
Good.
with about a 5-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 5. Yeah, President Brian Partridge, Vice President Chris Gray, Secretary is Tara Lutz, Treasurer is Rachel Newton, and the advisor is Jessica O'Brien. ECFboosters@gmail.com. And you can do to help out with that. And they do have a Facebook page, as does our volleyball team, our cheerleaders, the whole 9 yards. Check them out on all of the social media sites. 3rd and 5 here, ball on the 38-yard line for the Wolverines. Little high snap gets it out there to
I like this play.
zigging and zagging.
There
as
you go.
Gatto finds his way forward. Needed 5, got about 8 on that play. Yak yards after catch there for Gatto to get that 1st down.
I like it. Get the skill guy out
but
in the open.
Still, can we? I still would like to see a ball thrown downfield, just once, just once. That's all I ask. Just one time. See what happens. Do it on 3rd down. If they intercept it, it's like a punt. Anyway, first Gatto, he's bumped by number 66 forward. So Christian Kirshner on the tackle. Pickup of 2 on that pass play. Brings up a 2nd down and 8. 27-0 here, 5:38 remaining in this third quarter. That's 2 things I want to see from an Ellwood City football team before I die. A 30-plus yard pass play down the field and hand signals from the sidelines. Just once. I don't ask for much in life. Quarterback run over every play. Shotgun formation. Short side, 2 wide outs. Now he's going to move him over to the left. Timeout. Wolverines take their first timeout of this half, and I'm getting too opinionated. We're going to take a timeout, too.
That's good because they were almost out.
Welcome back, folks. We got a 2nd and 8 here. Ball resting on the 49-yard line of the Wolverines. And the shotgun is Magnifico. 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Quick pass out there to Gatto. Makes a man miss. Jukes and jags. Gets his way down to about the 40-yard line. Got a first down. So we are getting positive yards on these 2-yard pass plays, which is good.
You have to rub it in.
No, I'm just saying. You got them set up now.
You're right.
We've done this
You're
5
right.
times.
I'll agree with you on this. Play action, throw it over top.
Throw something
I like
down the
it.
middle.
I'm there with you.
Yeah, Peyton O'Brien, 6'2", whatever. Take a shot. 27-0. You lost 18 in a row. Take a shot. Anyway.
No, I'm there
and
with
10.
you.
Got a 1st and 10 ball in New Brighton territory at the 40-yard line. There's a handoff, jet around, sweep to Mariacher, trying to make a move. He gets it up there. Positive gaining there.
There we go.
Oh, I think there may be a face mask.
Yeah.
I think we could be in a face mask here on a nice run by Mariacher. That ball started at the 40, and it is marked right now at about the 31.
I think they're going to mark. Well, the far side judge is saying the 37.
Yeah, no, he's
but it
wrong.
should be right around the 32, 33, and then
Yeah, but
forward.
I missed the call. Did you see the call?
I did not, but it's against. It's face masking against New Brighton.
Okay.
Yeah. So spot is a 31. Yep.
Yep. And there's a face mask against them. So, and the way he's marching, it's of the 15. So would not have been enough for a first down, but with the penalty and automatic first down,
Right.
we'll take that. So that 15-yard mark off takes it down to the 16-yard line. So at 4:26 remaining, 1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line.
Oh, man, the clock didn't start.
I don't think it can start, can it?
I'm wondering because of the penalty stops the clock.
Stopped the clock.
Yep.
So
Yep.
2 wide outs to the right. You got Mariacher out here. Gatto, slot. He goes in motion.
That's a false start.
Yep.
Wow, we're still going.
Yeah, that's probably should
Oh,
have
wow, they're gonna say offsides. They just hit offsides, New Brighton.
been. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
So we'll take another 5 yards. So 20 yards here in just the last 2 plays for the Wolverines. Checking in now for the Wolverines is number 70, Damian McKinnis. He's a senior, 5'9".
And there's another flag, I think, over on the far side, on the New Brighton side. I think coaches were talking a little bit. They may get a sideline warning or something like that, maybe. You don't want to say that this was kind of developing, but it kind of seemed at the end of that first half, kind of some ticky-tacky penalties here. There's the sideline warning.
Yep. So they get a warning that time. Make a note, Brad. 23 is back out.
Okay,
on the
so
field.
23 is back.
So he's
good
good to go.
Awesome.
So with that flag, that was just.
And he's hopping up
a
and down,
warning.
so he's good.
Yep.
He's ready to
I
go.
think
He's
he's just trying
testing
to
it.
keep things tight.
Yep.
Let things tighten up. So 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Good opportunity here. You got to
Yeah,
capitalize.
you got to come away with points here. Make something happen.
Palmer, McCain, and Gatto in the backfield.
Everybody in tight.
Quick handoff, no doubt.
Yep.
Boom.
And there it was.
I like it.
Gatto up the middle. Forward progress.
Give him
He
the
kept
push.
going.
Keep going. He's still going.
The pushing, not blowing that whistle. So they kept it going down. Picked up 5 on that play. Just not stopping was Gatto. Was push. So, yeah, it looked like he was.
We got an injury.
Someone down. Looks like 60, Stifler.
Yep, Stifler.
Stifler is down. Them pals like that move like that, that's when this kind of stuff happens. So, something we do here, if you're new to the show, when there's an injury, we take the camera and turn it away from the injured player. A lot of times it's cramping and they're laying there in agony. We don't need to show that. And
Nope.
So, if you want to see that kind of stuff, just come to the game. But anyway, we'll keep you apprised of what's going on. So, but this looks to be a little bit more than just a Yep, he's coming to his feet, albeit slowly. But, yeah, I think that's there was a cramp situation there for our starting offensive line and defensive line. Donovan Stifler. He is walking off the field with his own power. So.
Oh, snap. 24-21. Laurel with the QB sneak for a touchdown. Whew.
So it is 1st and 3. No, it's 2nd and 3.
I've always wondered the
2nd
lead,
and 3 from the 5-yard line.
I always wondered if the lead official, if his arm hurts by the end of the game with all the
Magnifico. Handoff to
Gatto. He's short of the first down.
Yeah, I know. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. So, yeah, the scoreboard is wrong. I'm looking at the on the sidelines, and it is 3rd down. There we go. They got it right. So 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines. Ball on the 3-yard line. So technically, they can get a 1st down. So, hand up Magnifico, hand off to Gatto off that left side.
They're going to say he's down, but it is a 1st down.
Yep. Got down to the 1-yard line. So he needed 1, got 2. If he'd got 3, he'd got a touchdown. So, hey, good to see Stifler back in there. Running back in there is Donovan Stifler. So, 1st and goal for the Wolverines. Looking for their first points of this young season. Under center. Quarterback sneak. Does he get the push?
77 did wrap him up.
Yeah.
I don't think he did get in because 77 was right there.
Yeah, 77 got up there real quick.
Which bothers me because that's right in front of the center.
Trent Porter, he's 5'11", 295. So that's your 2nd down ball. I'm going to say it's about on the 6-inch line.
Yep.
Up to the line. Got Big Bobbert up there. There's Stifler in there. There's Anthony Barrett in there. There's a handoff.
Nope.
To Gatto, and he got met in the back.
Oh, maybe he slid to the side. Nope, they're going to say 4th down.
Down. So, no, it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down and 1. 3 tries here from inside the 2-yard line. 2 tries. We're going to try for this third. We'll try to get it in. Minute 37 here in the third quarter. Really need to make something happen here. The big guys up front, but there's a lot of meat on that side of New Brighton. Everybody in tight. Quarterback handoff.
There it is.
They got him into the end zone. There's the Ellwood City Wolverines touchdown. Minute 13 left. That was Gatto, right? Zach Gatto with the 1-yard TD run.
Whew.
Makes the score 27-6. Extra point forthcoming. So a nice drive there by the Wolverines, helped by some penalties of New Brighton.
Here we go. Extra point.
Extra point. Miss Kreitzer.
It's offsides.
So
It's offsides.
Yep. So Caitlin Kreitzer on for the extra point. Holding is number 4, Magnifico.
So half the distance. We'll put it somewhere right around the 1.5. Yeah, it says it on the kickoff. I think that's what they're going to choose. They're going to keep it right there.
Yeah,
They're going to assess the
okay.
5 yards on the kickoff.
So the long snapper appears to be number 17, Brighton Mariocker. Or is it Stifler? Anyway, Caitlin Kreitzer on for an extra point. And now we have the whistle blown again. Kind of wait. I'm not sure what the discussion is about right now. You had offsides.
They may be discussing a little trip to Big Shot Bob's.
They could be. The wings are good. Hey man, I like honey barbecue.
Oh,
Yeah.
garlic parm.
Oh,
Honey
there we
barbecue.
go.
I like honey barbecue. Oh,
No, I'm
here
just
we go.
pretending to be. Now, Coach Lomenza wants some.
We're watching a tennis match.
Yep. So they're going to visit about this,
Do.
and I bet Caitlin Kreitzer's really wishing they just
Oh,
let me
just
kick
let me
this
kick
ball.
it. Let me kick it.
All right, we're back to live action. Here comes the snap.
A little bit of history.
Caitlin Kreitzer awaits the snap. There's the down kick is up, and it's blocked.
Oh, they could call running into the kicker technically if they wanted.
No, they hit the ball though.
Yeah, they hit the ball, so they're going to let it play out.
Yep, that ball did. Actually, they were there about the same time.
That ball got there at the almost exact time.
I'm surprised they just about picked it off of Caitlin's foot when she kicked it. Anyway, minute 13 left to go here. The Wolverines do score their first touchdown of the season. And they are behind in this contest, however, 27-6. Once again, thank you to 107.3 WXED,
The Moose.
the Moose.
Canadian. Hey.
So
Nah, I'm just joking.
don't forget, you can check all this week's sports actions on our weekly show. This week in Ellwood City Sports, we'll be filming that probably sometime Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Yep.
We've not really discussed the exact schedules yet. And you can hear about all the highlights of this week in sports and what's coming up again next week. Next week, we do know that we will be coming to you from Geneva College, where Ellwood City travels to take on Beaver Falls. A lot of conference play going on now around the leagues. So, was Riverside on tonight? I didn't hear you mention that.
They have to be.
Yeah,
Because nobody plays Saturday
in
games.
our
so
conference.
Yep.
Our conference. Their last
Yep.
game last week was Saturday
Yeah.
because it was Western Beaver.
Yep, and that was a Saturday.
So 27-6, minute 13 left here.
We only have 10 people.
someone new on the line, and he's stepping in here now. Ryder Grinnan, sophomore, 6'10", 162, playing on that line. Dante Pierce is out there. Mariacker, number 15, Declan Gray. Number 42 is Trenton Schilling. Number 13, Caden Daccio. Squib kick taken by one of the up men. Nice play by him. That was number 2, I believe. Yep, Trevon Phillips Jr. So nice field position here for New Brighton. Right at midfield. Well, they're going to mark the ball at the 49-yard line. So at the conclusion of the game, we'll have all the stats and out-of-town scores. Our post-game show is maybe not as long as it normally is because we have the show now this week, the Twix show, and you can watch any of them at the EC Wolverines YouTube channel. And please, if you're not a subscriber to that, please do so. It would help us out a lot. Oh, what a play there. Way to get in there.
With the club,
Carter
too.
Lutz takes down number 7, Deshaun Harmon, in the backfield as he was trying to roll left, and Carter found a seam and just shot right through there. Great play by Carter. Good to see Carter back out on the field. We saw him, he's lettered here the last couple of years and always contributed, and now his senior year had the broken hand, but set out the one game, and we didn't play last week. But a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14, Harmon in the shotgun. Williams to his left. Back to pass. Pressure again. Throws it down there to number 24.
What a catch.
What a catch. Wow, that was real deal stuff there. Because Gavin Partridge.
That was good defense,
That
too.
was just tremendous defense. There's not much you can do with that. He got beat. But that was number 23, Blake McKay. How far was that from the 43 down to the 23-yard pass play? Wow. And
what a catch.
Just a great catch.
It's been a while
we've
since
seen some pretty good catches. That
Yeah.
being said, there was probably some catches earlier in the game that New Brighton wishes they would have caught.
Right.
I think that has to be frustrating as a coach.
Yep.
You can't, you don't get your mitts on the makeable ones, and then you turn around and you go do something like that. And hey, Gavin, I know he's a freshman. What would you defend that differently? I don't know.
Yep.
So that is our end of the third quarter with the score 27-6. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks.
Couple score updates here. Early fourth quarter, 26-21, Laurel up on Beaver Falls. At the end of 3, Neshannock 7, Mohawk 6.
Wow. Nail biter. Hey, back to live action here. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Neshannock, quick pass out there to number 21. Jukes and jives, makes a man miss. He's got blocker down the field. Steps out of bounds there after about an 8-yard gain was number 21, Eric Montanez. That's what we'll call him. Zach Gatto with the tackle. Pickup of, we'll call it 8 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 2. Ball resting on the 25-yard line. $11:53. Really, New Brighton's just in no hurry here right now.
As it shouldn't be.
There's a handoff to number 19 this time. I think he's number 14 in real life. He's down to the 20-yard line. Going to be enough for a first down. That is Gary Pugh with the first down run on for that first down run. So certainly thank our cheerleaders tonight. I hope Dakota's getting some of them on the camera so that people can watch at home and see that. Folks, really hope you can come out here in 2 weeks. You can go down to Beaver Falls, but we'd love to see you here at the stadium. Concession stand looks great, doing some great things there. 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Fumble.
Ooh,
Who's
Ellwood's
on that
got
ball?
it.
I think Ellwood City's.
I think Ellwood's got it.
I think so. He's coming up in the bottom of the pile.
There you go,
There he
Anthony
is.
Baird.
Big number, 63, Anthony Baird. And that's what that one there was kind of the there was some confusion, but they got in there, disrupted that handoff. And at 11:15, Ellwood City takes over, leading the turnover battle tonight. That's their second, 1 interception, 1 on the fumble. And Ellwood has done a good job of holding on to the ball to this point. So 1st and 10, ball on the 24-yard line for the Wolverines. Out comes the offense for the Wolverines, 11:15 here remaining. In the shotgun. Oh, we had movement. Doggone it. So, false start for the Wolverines, and it wasn't just one. There was about half of them. One might have bumped, and the rest just all went along with it. So,
Shout out to a couple of my colleagues there at that Laurel game. Luke McCoy, another touchdown. It's 32-21 Laurel.
no kidding.
Yep.
Well, I think we might be finding out that Laurel's the real deal in this section. Because really the score of the night that surprises me is Neshannock at Mohawk at 7-6 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. You think that score would be a lot bigger.
Well, yeah, Neshannock.
And not only 7-6,
So on this 1st
but
and 15, well, on the 19-yard line after the 5-yard penalty, there's a throw out there to Gatto. Pitch and catch.
Good
and he's
play.
off that left side.
That's don't you can't call that.
Doggone it.
Ooh, that was legal.
There's some just a flag on the play in the neighborhood of maybe holding or
well, they're going to say it's an illegal block in the
Illegal
back
block.
indirectly. He was completely turned backwards.
yeah,
Okay, they are going to say
they're
the hold.
going to say it's a hold on Ellwood City, and it was a nice catch and run there
It was.
by
Mr.
by
Zach
Gatto.
Yeah. So that'll bump him back another 10. So it's going to be
from a spot foul.
1st and 10, and now all of a sudden it's going to be like 1st and 20-something.
Yep.
What, to the
Seeing young Gavin
13?
Partridge get in the game, get in some playing time here at the varsity level tonight. So it's really right back to the original. Well, 1st and
Yeah, 1st and 21-ish.
they're calling it 1st and 15 right now.
Yeah, it's definitely more than 15, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is. Going deep. He
Run
wanted
it.
to go deep.
There you go.
He
Let
was
him
gonna
block.
do it.
Let him block.
Downfield. Up the side goes Magnifico.
Okay.
A nice run. Made something out of nothing. For that brief moment there, I thought he was going to throw it long, but I think he had coverage down the field, so
Yeah.
he couldn't get the ball away.
Yeah, and I completely missed that play because I was following the guy going long.
Okay. So, nice run there by Magnifico.
To the 27. I think it's a gain of 14.
14, probably the Wolverines' biggest play of the night, and that puts them over.
That would be more bigger than the night. That may be big as of the year.
Well, they that puts them over the 100-yard
Yep.
mark for total
Yep.
offense tonight. So, hey, we're seeing improvement. 2nd and 8 after the penalties, but a nice run. Magnifico. Back to pass, rolling to his right. Looking down the
Good
field,
look.
got a man.
Oh,
Oh,
so
just
close.
a little too tall for Gatto there. Would have been beautiful. Gatto, I think, was trying to get released from that line of scrimmage. Got held up a little bit. Ball falls incomplete. 10:50 remaining. Now 3rd and 8.
Good look. Listen, they're starting to listen to you a little bit.
Well,
Starting to throw it a little bit vertical. A little bit.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It's taken 5 years, but they'll get there. 3 head coaches. Taking 5 years. We'll get there. Anyway. 3rd and 8. Ball on a 27-yard line. Wolverines down 27-6.
3 wide on the far side.
Yep. Quick pass there underneath the Gatto. Hit immediately.
There's going to be a penalty, and it's, quarterback is hit late.
Yeah. Yep. We'll see
That's
that
going to
play.
be a pat.
Not enough for the first
Yep.
down with the catch. Picked up about 3 yards.
Yep.
But let's wait and see. Hey, we have an
And
injured
now
player.
Gatto's down. So Nick is back up. He looks fine. Gatto's down.
I miss seeing Nick get hit as a
Yeah,
quarterback.
I think he got a leg cramp, to be honest. I think it's something low for him. Quarterback was hit, and that was Nick Magnifico who got hit.
Yep.
He's up, and he's fine. But it's definitely going to be roughing the passer.
You just made the call, and I
Yep,
missed it.
he said
Yep.
roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. So the
And then
Wolverines will
Gatto.
get a first down out of this.
So it should be a
wait,
15 first down. Gatto.
Yeah, they're marking it off,
Yep.
and it's from the previous spot.
Right.
So
Gatto is officially up now. He's limping on his one leg.
yeah, he's not putting a lot
He's
of weight
not
on
putting
that
much
thing
weight on
right
it, but
now.
he is officially up.
I sometimes, and I don't just, we don't watch a lot of football, but yeah, I guess we do. When you see the helmet come off, it's usually more than a cramp.
Yep.
Not saying it is, but he's coming off the field right now. But getting some help. Actually getting help from another injured player, Ashton Wilson, and that was very disappointing to get that news with his surgery he had on his shoulder. What was it?
Labrum.
Labrum.
Torn labrum.
A torn labrum. We were really looking forward to watch him play here this year, and but you got to get your body back healthy.
Yep.
And he'd have been a lot of fun to watch. Anyway, 1st and 10 now after the 15-yard roughing the passer penalty. There's a handoff to Elijah Palmer.
It's gonna
McCain
come
out
back.
the right side. Makes a nice run.
Yep. There's going to be a flag. I think it was illegal motion or illegal formation.
I mean, we heard the assistant coaches in the
Yep.
press box beside us say it before as it happened, before the ref threw the flag. Do we maybe have
illegal shift.
two people moving at the same time? So 1st and 10. We'll redo that play, but it's going to bring it up to 1st and 15.
All of a sudden, a game that had very few penalties. I think
Yeah.
we're up over 15 mark total between the two teams.
Yeah, and it's in the first half. I think they had 4, maybe 5, Brad. So Gatto's finding his way to the training table on the sidelines. We'll keep you apprised of what's going on with that. Winding the clock. We start again. It's 1st and 15. Ball on the 40-yard line of Ellwood City. Got Mariarker out there to the far side. An I formation this time. Delayed handoff there to Elijah Palmer, and he got
took
bent.
a hit.
He took a hit hard. I missed who did that. Did you see Dakota?
I did not.
It was so fast.
Too many people in there. I couldn't see.
You're gonna credit number 7.
And
Sean
number
Harmon.
55.
Also plays as quarterback. And number 55.
Alex
Alex
Mittner.
Mittner. So no gain on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 15. Handoff there. Nope. Kept the ball. Running for his life. And throws it out of bounds wisely was Nick Magnifico. Heavy pursuit that time was number 7, Deshaun Harmon, pretty good athletes, looking like Deshaun, and big number 66, Christian Kirshner. He's listed at 5'10", 200 pounds. He looks bigger than that.
Yeah.
Number 66.
Yes, he does. Broad shoulders, too.
Yeah, he's at 5'10", but he's pretty stout. So 3rd and 15 now for the Wolverines.
Try to split this in half. Maybe get 8 or 9 yards. You got 2 plays. You know that for a fact.
Yeah.
You got 2 plays.
Wouldn't want to throw the ball 20 yards down the field. Okay, I'll stop. 3rd and 15 from the 40.
Wow, that was quick.
Magnifico on the keeper, rolls out to the right side. A nice tackle there by New Brighton. The keeper.
Looks like it's going to be the 44.
McKay with the tackle. Going to bring up 4th down and 11 for the Wolverines. Ball right at the 44-yard line. So I think you were kind of, I know you looked at huddle a lot more than I did, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
This defense for New Brighton, is fast.
Yes.
There's some size up front, but they're fast. On this 4th and 11, back to pass. Rolling to his right is Magnifico. He gets tackled, sacked, pushed out of bounds, what you want to call it, really for no gain on the play. That's going to be ball over on downs. New Brighton ball at about the 44-yard line. I think that speed is making it hard for Nick to get the ball thrown downfield. I've been joking all night about the 25 yards, but at the same time, if there's nobody open to throw it to,
right,
or your players can't get behind the defense, you can't do that play. And part of that is time, and they're just not. Magnifico standing in there admirably tonight. This is his first start as quarterback and a junior, and making the best of what he has to deal with. So now 1st and 10 for New Brighton. 19's in there, direct snap to number 19 over that left side, and that is Gary Pugh with the run. And I think the Wolverines need to watch, get a little shovey out of bounds there, little chippy out there, and before long, the refs are going to put a stop to it. Pickup of 4 on the play there for Pugh. Going to bring up about a 2nd down and 6. I believe Haddix is back in there, quarterback now. There's a, he keeps it. No, that's Pugh still in there.
Yep.
Keeps on the keeper, straight up the gut he goes. I don't think the
so Lutz
tripped up by Carter Lutz. Going to be short of the 1st down. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 for New Brighton. 7:30 on this rolling clock.
I have this feeling they probably just shut down Gabe Haddix. Like, listen, you got a 27-6 lead. No reason, no worries.
Could be.
We'll just run it a little bit, relax.
He's
nope,
coming
he's
in
back
there
in
as
there.
a 10th grader. There's
he's
a hand up.
Oh,
Keep driving
my.
forward.
Oh, they almost knocked over the back judge.
The back judge there almost. He did a little 2-step there. That's enough for the 1st down. I missed the carrier.
I want to say it was the one that's coming out, number 8.
Number 8, okay. That is Noah Stoffen. We've seen him on the defensive side of the ball quite a bit tonight, making some noise. So, yes, Haddix is back in there. I just want to make a point there. Pugh is just a 10th grader.
Yes.
So maybe they're trying to sprinkle him in there. Haddix coming in as a senior. 1st and 10 now with that run from the 25-yard line. Haddix handoff there to Williams around that right side. Oh, nice tackle there by Carter Lutz. Carter gives up about 80 pounds, I think.
And I think that's being nice, too.
Carter Lutz at 137. Williams at 230. I was off about 95 pounds.
We'll let it slide.
Okay. I was just guesstimating.
Why not? Let's make it 3 digits, 100.
Okay. Anyway, a nice stop there by Carter Lutz. Not after a 7-yard gain. Tell you what, for Williams' stocky size, he can get that motor rolling fast. Quick pass out there to number 21. Moving forward.
Lateral.
Elbow, hook and lateral.
Fumbled.
And he fumbled
And it's Ellwood.
I think it's going to be Ellwood City ball. Trying to get cute there.
Yep.
And
I think
don't
it was
always work.
Gavin.
Hey, freshman Gavin Partridge. Nice play,
Nope,
Gavin.
Carter
No,
Lutz.
Carter
Carter
Lutz.
Lutz.
Carter Lutz gets in there. I think Gavin was in there to disrupt things. And that was just pursuit by the Wolverines. And that was 21, I think, that fumbled the ball. Eric Montones. So coming in now is number 26 for the Wolverines, Dante Pierce. Because Gatto is still being looked at on the sidelines. Dante, a freshman. So we may have an all-freshman backfield here as we start this drive for the Wolverines. 5:39 remaining, 1st and 10. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Stifler to center, out over the ball. 2 wideouts to the left. 1 to the right. Oh,
Fumble right
geez.
back.
Oh,
New
fumbled
Brighton.
it right back. I tell you what, there were 4 New Brighton players in Magnifico's face, and when he went to cock to throw the ball, it came out, and New Brighton takes over. Ball going to be about at the 6-yard line.
Recovery was, I believe, number 66.
Christian Kirchner, we've mentioned his name a few times tonight. So 1st and goal here for New Brighton. The Wolverines with their first turnover. Just the 2nd turnover this season. They had an interception last week, or 2 weeks ago. No game last week. So they've done a decent job maintaining the ball. Just need to work on moving it.
I think we can officially say Laurel is the team to beat in the MAC. Another touchdown score, 39-21, Laurel.
Really?
Late 4th quarter.
Wow. I shouldn't say that. No, they
I
got a
think they got a
timeout.
timeout.
There was a
Yep.
timeout by New Brighton. You know, it was 4 years ago that Beaver Falls only won 1 game.
Yep.
And that was the year after they won the state championship. And that was their coach Nardone's first year.
Yep.
And then he turns the team around and finds his way to winning the section the next 3 years. And then he goes and was 1 game away from Hershey last year from representing the Western Conference. And now this year starting off at 0-3. That's big.
It's tough.
That is tough. That is tough. And
And the
of Beaver
flip
Falls,
side-
we will get to see them here next Friday night.
Yep.
So
The
check
flip
us out.
side, Laurel, predominantly a rural, I know that's hard to say, Laurel and rural area. They've got something going on over there.
Yeah, and they had a pretty good team last year.
They did.
Just were missing a few key. I think they
Yeah.
had and in the preseason talk, you know, boy, Laurel's line. They're big, they're strong, they're fast. Now we got this McCoy kid up there.
Yep.
I don't know how many yards he got tonight. But
He's got several touchdowns,
He had
too.
over 220 last week.
Yep.
1st and goal here. There's Pugh, and taken down there. Nice play there by Carter Lutz. You know, I mentioned Carter's size. He's not the biggest player out there, but a senior leader on this team, and man, he plays with a lot of heart and has a nose for that ball and finds a way to get in there to make things disrupt things on defense. And I would assume he played a little bit running back last year, but with that club on his hand, I don't think he'd be handling the ball much at this stage of the game. 4:52 remaining, and brings up 2nd and goal from the 8. Pugh still in there at quarterback. Jet sweep around. He's going to hold it. He's going to try throwing it. He throws it to a wide open man.
Number 2.
Wow. Nobody in 5 yards with him. Of number 2 it was Trevon Phillips for the 8-yard touchdown catch from Pugh to Phillips. That's a touchdown. Brings the score 33-6. And I credit Pugh there that time. That he faked that handoff.
He did.
I know he's coming in second string, but a nice job faking that handoff. And I think that jet sweep threw everyone away and left him wide open back there.
Number 8 was swinging out to the left side, and that drew the defender wide open, number 2.
Yep. So here's the kick. The extra point is good. Makes the score 34-6. New Brighton with a commanding lead here in this game. We'll take a quick break. Welcome back, folks. 34-6 here, New Brighton leading with 4:39 remaining in the contest. They will be kicking off now. And we have out there back to receive is Elijah Palmer McCain. He's back there by himself this time. Deontay Pierce is up there. Gavin Partridge making his way onto the field to be a deep man return. We got Aaron Hobel out there. There's a high kick taken by the up man O'Brien. At about the 28-yard line, zigs and zags, follows his way forward to about the 39-yard line. 10-yard return there for O'Brien, senior Peyton O'Brien. Now coming out the Wolverines and seeing a lot of clean jerseys. We'll try to keep new names coming in there. Declan O'Brien is out there. Deontay Pierce is out there. Zach Wiley, a junior, is out there, big number 77. Logan McClymon's just a freshman there at 5'8", 242, up on that line. And New Brighton, and I think this is a classy move by them.
Yep.
They saw what Coach Lamenza was doing, pulls his starters off the field. They get a nice reception from the New Brighton fans, and they'll be bringing the other ones in. So also out there is number 33 for Ellwood City, Luciano Gagrick. So I don't think there's a JV game, is there? No, there's no JV
They
game.
were planning on it. Unfortunately, I think New Brighton didn't have enough players. They were planning on it, and they decided to call that one off. So no JV this week.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I think there's the MAC tournament at Western Beaver for volleyball.
Team, yes.
So we'll have some updates on that one. And I think there's a cross-country event. No, cross-country's not till next week. I think that's the only event tomorrow.
Okay. Also out there is number 55, Maddox Singer, a freshman. I think I mentioned Luciano Gagrick. Under center is freshman Declan Gray, I formation. Gets the ball, hands it off to Deontay Pierce, follows his way forward for about 3 yards. So pick up about 3 on that play. So Gatto, they're not working on him anymore, but he's just kind of sitting there on the trainer's table. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the week. A.J. Grinnan is a wide out. There's a handoff to Pierce. Falls his way forward, pick up about 3 on the game. Brings up a 3rd and 5. So 3:28 remaining in this contest. I formation, Gray under center. Back to pass, rolls out to his right. Finds his legs, going to do some running, and he's going to get almost to the first down. Will depend upon the spot. I think we're going to have a first down there. Nice run by Gray. Went back to pass, made something out of nothing, did Gray, bringing up a 1st and 10. 2:56 on this clock. Ball right at midfield. Gray under center. Hands off there to Dante Pierce. Rolls his way to that left side. He's at the 40, down to the 35-yard line. Nice run there by Pierce. Going to have enough for the first down. Pick up about 12 yards. Carrying the ball all the way down.
Not sure why the clock's still running.
Yeah.
They took off 8 seconds there. Should have been a stoppage of play, but
Yep.
people want to get out of here. I
So
guess.
ball at the 35-yard line.
It was a pickup of what, 15?
15 on that play,
Nice.
yeah. Ball was in. So Gray under center on that left hash. Hand off. He's going to pass it. Rolling out to his right. Finds his man down there.
Number
Not
28.
much of a gain. Number 28 on the catch. That's Ethan Patterson. Nice catch for Patterson. Pickup of about 4 or 5 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down, and they're going to call it 6. So minute 25 in the waning moments here of the game. I formation, wide out to the left, one to the right. There's a handoff to Pierce. Makes the first man miss, rolls his way forward, picks up about 3 on the play. Going to give him 5 on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd down. Gray under center. Brings number 21 in motion. Loading up that left side. Hand off there to Pierce around that left side. Gang tackle there. Going to be 4th down. He did not get enough for the first down. So 15 seconds. They're going to try to get one more play off here. Five seconds. They're going to get it off Gray. Hand off to Pierce around that left side. Ridden down there, and the clock strikes 0. Run there by Pierce at the end of the game, runs about 5 yards. That makes our score 34-6. That's a final. The New Brighton Lions defeat our Ellwood City Wolverines 34-6.
We'll take a minute or 2 minute break here to get out of town scores, and we'll run through the stats. We'll call it a night.
Great.
So we'll take a little break.
Sounds good.
All right, folks, final score here from Helling Stadium. New Brighton Lions 34, Ellwood City 6. Ellwood City will fall to 0-2 on the season, 0-1 in conference play, while New Brighton will go to 2-2, 1-0 in conference play. We'll do the game stats here first. So total offense on the night, New Brighton 326, Ellwood City 141. Number of plays, 55 for New Brighton to just 49 for Ellwood. Yards per play was 5.9 to 2.9. Of those 326 yards, 193 was passing and 133 was rushing. For Ellwood City, 41 for passing and 100 for rushing. Penalties added up in that second half like crazy. New Brighton finished 7 for 90, Ellwood 6 for 60. Turnovers, we saw a fairly clean game, and then all of a sudden, second half, 4 turnovers. 3 for New Brighton, 2 fumbles and 1 interception, and then 1 fumble for the Wolverines. Time of the possession kind of evened out there in the second half with a couple big drives there with Ellwood. A couple late penalties by New Brighton helped that average come out to 25 minutes and 45 seconds for New Brighton, 22 minutes and 15 seconds for Ellwood. First downs was 21-15. That was one of our keys of the game, was for Ellwood to get some good drives and kind of get some movement of the ball. They kind of have with the 15 first downs, but obviously not enough. Third down conversions, New Brighton 6 for 10. Ellwood actually was 7 for 12, so not bad on that end. Individual stats, Gabe Haddix 15 for 23, 184, 4 touchdown passes, 1 interception. He is 100% going to be your player of the game with those 4 passing touchdowns. For the Wolverines, Nick Magnifico finished 8 for 15 for 37. Rushing, leading the way for the New Brighton Lions was number 9, Kevin Williams, 12 carries, 74 yards, 6.2 average. Flip side, leading rusher for the Wolverines was number 26 there at the end, Dante Pierce, with 6 carries, 34 yards, 5.7 on the evening. Running out the receiving, number 22, Keandre Williams, 6 for 75 and had 3 touchdowns. If you want to say there was an MVP part 2, if Gabe didn't throw 4 touchdowns, indirectly 3 of those 4 went to Keandre Williams. So Williams was definitely another beast there, number 22. And then for the Wolverines, number 5, Zach Gatto, 7 receptions, 32 yards on the evening. Finally, defensive stats, leading the way for New Brighton with 3.5 tackles on the night was number 77, Trent Porter, big dude on the line up front. And then leading the way for the Wolverines was number 10, Carter Lutz. He had 9 tackles, 8 solos, and 2.5 for tackles for a loss. So there's your final score, 34-6. New Brighton beats Ellwood, and your final stats. Folks, if you are catching us, maybe you want to take a little bit of time. I'm going to try and keep up to date on this to see. And it just went final. Wow. You know what? Where do I start? You know what? I'm going to go a little bit out of order on this and give you the results. The big one that was crazy at halftime, before halftime, was a 7-4 lead for Newcastle. They're starting the fourth quarter. They're up 48-4 on Summit Academy. Union, late fourth quarter, scored 2 late touchdowns. Union is up 16-0 on Rochester. This one was 2:04 left when I first looked at it. Fourth quarter, Mohawk got a late touchdown, took the lead 15-7. That's your final score.
No kidding.
Mohawk defeats Neshannock 15-7. So Mohawk now improves to 1-0 in conference play. Laurel, me, oh my, 3-0 on the year right now, 1-0. They're going to be leading the MAC conference. They beat Beaver Falls 39-21. Wow. So there are your 2 big Lawrence County scores. There's going to be more updates throughout the night. We'll be talking about a couple things. Be sure to check in on 2 different places. I've always liked what Action Football did on ABC. Anymore now, it's WPXI has really good coverage. But in between, when you're driving home from this game or another game, please check out, I believe it's 92.1. They do a really darn good show with Trib, and they actually patch in with Don Rebel. You want to listen to sports while you're driving around, especially during our away games. 92.1, that's where you get all your
really
information.
Is a lot of info.
Finally, I'm going to mention it. Southern Columbia had a 63-game winning streak on the line, a 91 regular season winning streak on the line. I just kind of gave it away. Didn't they come back and beat Wyoming area 37-30?
Wow. Wow.
The streak continues. 64 games. They are just 2 away from tying Clareton, 3 away from taking the state record.
Well, Southern Columbia, that could be a topic for any day, but they're
darn good.
There's
There's nothing to say.
And quite honestly, from what I understand, I have some friends that live out that way. I mean, they're not necessarily recruiting, but people move there.
When you're in elementary, come see me in a couple years.
Yep.
Shift your family out there. You never know.
Yep.
It's
yep.
not.
I
It's,
mean,
it's perfectly legal.
It's perfectly legal. They're coming in, and I don't know the names, but there's 2 families out there in that school district that are just football powerhouses.
Yep.
I mean, and they just, I think these kids are all huge, and then they get some other great athletes to go around them. The game here tonight, I think probably the one thing, as you go through them stats, it's surprising. When you come to a high school football game and you get 183 passing yards, and he goes 15 for 23.
Yep.
Wasn't that it?
Yep,
That's
15 for
pretty
23.
efficient.
Yes.
That's very efficient.
Especially at the high school level.
At the high school level. And we thought we'd be more impressed with their defense. Their defense was impressive. Their offense was every bit that and more. Brad, do we have anything else?
That should be it. Catch us on this week's show of Twix, This Week in Ellwood City Sports. Time to be determined. We'll determine it tonight. We'll have something hopefully posted about indirectly when we'll go
and
live.
You can watch that anytime during the week if you don't watch it live.
I mean, if we go live at 2 a.m., it'll be there the next day, 2 a.m. as well.
It will be. For my schedule in the fall, we try to get as many things as we can, but it's probably going to be later in the evening.
Yep.
So with that, on behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall, producer Brad Windhorst, myself, Thad Sturgeon, people ask why we do it. It's for the love of the game, the players that play it, the coaches that coach it, and the fans that love it. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Thank you, and have a great night.